from today's session. Today is going to be the most important session where you are going to understand everything about systems, automation, hiring, growth, and all the integral aspects of a business. So make sure you stay till the end of the entire session. We have 3 minutes before we get started. Listen to one final song and then we kickstart the day three of the mastermind. All right? All right, guys, one more announcement, by the way, for everyone who has joined in from mobile phone also, it's absolutely okay. I prefer you to join from your laptop, but even if you have joined in from your mobile phone, it is going to be absolutely okay. Laptop, mobile phone, tablet, MacBook, anything is absolutely fine. All right? Perfect. Sure. So, guys, we have last 2 minutes, one final song. We get started exactly at 7 o'clock.
जन्नत से मुलाकात हो पूरी हो तेरी हर दुआ आशाएं मिले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी आशाएं
All right, guys, it is almost 7 o'clock. Before we get started, can you all quickly confirm if you all can hear me clearly once again, if you all can see my entire screen, if you all can see me, everything good to get started? Yes? Wonderful. Chalo. So, guys, it is 7 o'clock. Let's get started with the day three of the Job to Business Switch Mastermind. I welcome all of you to the third day, the mega day of the Job to Business Switch Mastermind, where me, that is Jatan, Shah, and Himanshu Agrawal are going to be your mentors for the mastermind. In today's session, you are going to understand everything about systems, about SOPs, about automation, about growth, about how you can start your business along with your job without taking any risk, everything about it as well. The next 3 hours are going to be power packed, and let me tell you specifically what exactly you are going to learn in today's Mega D3 of the Mastermind. We are going to start off by understanding everything about how does an actual system look like. When I say that systems make or break a business, it helps you go from a person who is figuring out everything, trying to manage everything on your own, to running a company which is scalable, which can have employees, which can be massively profitable. The one thing that makes that difference, it is the system that you have in your company. And that is what you are going to understand as well. Along with that, you are also going to understand everything about standard operating process. A lot of people have this question, sir, how do I build a team? How do I hire people? How do I have an assistant also? How do I get the right set of people who can help me grow with my business as well? And right here, you are going to understand everything about it. The team that can help you go from 1x to 4x and ultimately to 10x and 100x as well. Along with that, you're also going to understand everything about how to manage your clients seamlessly. When you grow in your own business, you are going to go from one client to five clients to 10 to 30 to 70 to 100 and so on. Now, when you have so many clients, it is absolutely important to provide them the best service possible, and that is what is called project management. How do you actually manage your clients seamlessly? So you have a great experience given to them, delivered to them, and how you can actually build a reputation company from scratch is what you are going to understand. Along with that, you are going to understand everything about cold email automation. Yesterday, you had a look at Mail Cluster, which is all about you sending mass emails to multiple emails. Now you understand how cold email automation works. So you do not have to spend hours of your time every single day working on your business. You can easily do it along with your job at the very beginning, thereby taking no risk at all. And when you start making money from your business, and that too much more than your salary, that is when you can quit your job and do things at your own will. That is what you are going to understand. The Calendly to Google Sheets automation, where you are going to understand how you can actually track all the different calls that you have taken, all the bookings that happen on Calendly, everything seamlessly as well, all with the help of Calendly to Google Sheets automation with the help of Integrately. And along with that, you are going to understand one of the most powerful tools that we use for our emailing system. You will understand how powerful the entire tool is and understand how you can leverage it for your business to track the entire customer journey. So, a lot of things are going to happen in today's session, guys. And to start off with, systems, SOPs, managing clients, project management, and everything else, who better to learn from than someone who has actually taught me? Someone who has actually literally taught everything that I know of when it comes to hiring, systems, team building, which is what I have implemented, seen growth and success in, and now he is here to help you understand the exact same learnings that he gave me at a time as well. So, to help you learn all of this, I would like to bring Himanshu on the call as well. He can take over from here and help you learn it all. Himanshu, over to you.
Thank you so much, Jatan. How many of you are ready for this? Let me know in the chat box. Are you interested in building systems, getting a team member, and automating this whole thing to a level that you can't even imagine? That is so powerful. Lovely. Let me just share my screen and let us start off with this particular thing. Awesome. The first question that comes is, why am I qualified? Why should Himanshu teach this and not nobody else? Well, the reason I think I'm qualified for this systems and team process is because right now I'm handling over 230 employees on complete automation. Let me repeat that again. 230 employees on complete automation. To give you a context, I only know 7 team members, nobody else. I don't know the names, I don't know their faces, but my company runs on complete automation where I have my 7 people who handle the whole company. And to create a company like that, you need to have hierarchies, systems, SOPs and templates in place so that the work is getting done while you are not putting your brain and putting your manual things into that particular business. Does that make sense to everyone? MS in chat box, that makes sense? With that also, we have systemized basically everything in our company. Right now, I would be working around 4 to 5 hours. If there's something that I need to do as a project or something, then I put more hours, or else I don't, and still making the revenue in crores, right? That is how we complete this whole thing, right? Now, let's get to the next part, which is our one by one understanding each one of those things, right? So, basically, how does the system look like? The biggest question we need to ask is, how does the system actually look like? Because before creating a system, we need to see how a system looks like so that we can replicate the system. Yes? Now, you need to understand that a system is a 5-component system. But before I make you understand how does the system look like, you need to understand how does the system work. Now, understand this, guys. Every one of you is running a company, right? And you are, the analogy that I give is of chess. How many of you have played chess? Chess in the chat box. Are you playing chess? Do you know chess? Have you seen chess? Right? The analogy I'll give you about is called as chess. Right? On chess, there is black and white. Right? And there are multiple 64 round boxes in which you are sitting at one side and the person who is going to fight with you is sitting on the next side. Right? Now, if you are on this side, let's say, which is this side, on that side there is other player who will tell me. Let's say you're in business. In business, you are playing chess. Who is on this side who is playing against you? Can anybody tell me in the chat box? Competition, not exactly. Client, no. Customer, no. Opponent, no. Employees, no. The person or the thing that is against you is something called as a market. Right now, this market includes customer, clients, team members, competition, everyone, right? Allies, enemies, everyone. This includes everyone, right? So this is basically a market that you're playing against. Now understand this. that you have the same exact pieces as of the market, correct? Understand this also, that your pieces can also move in a particular system that the market pieces can move. Yes? And that's why now it's only game of one thing that you need to play, which is what? And that is called as nothing but something called as decisions. The only thing that matters in business is called as decisions. It's not the hard work because of which we are over here. It is not our intelligence because of which we are here. It is only because of one thing that we are sitting over here, Jatan and me, teaching you. That is our decisions. What decisions we took at what time, and due to those decisions, we are sitting over here. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes or no? Now, if somehow I take bad decisions through the whole play, I would lose to the market. If somehow I take the right decisions in the right time, I will win over the market, right? And we both have the exact same pieces. We both are playing the exact same game at the exact same time, right? Now, this particular piece going over here, or this particular piece going over here, is basically a system. Because how many of you have seen that when you do your work in your business, it's an excellent work that you have done. But when someone else does that work, it is not so good. Yes? If you try to apply it with someone else, or get a team, or create a team and get the work done, it is not that good. And the reason for that is because the systems are not in place, right? So now let's see how a systems look like. Well, systems is a 5-component thing. Write it down. It's 5 components, right? What are those 5 components? Well, those are simple. Input, output, process, feedback, environment. Is that clear? 5 simple things that create a system. It's called as input, output, process, feedback, and environment. Nothing else, right? Now, how does it look like? Well, every system will have an input, right? So for example, you need to put some data into something to get some result. Am I right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. The second thing is called as process. That means now a simple computer would take input as data, let's say calculator. Let's take an example of calculator. You input some data, this processes something, and once the process is done, it gets as output. Yes or no? The output is the calculation that it has done. Now, I want to improve over that output. So what I say is, hey, you have done 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Well, what I want from you is basically get 2 plus 2 more. So now what you're giving is something called as feedback to the environment, feedback to the system. And this is the most crucial part. This is the most crucial part of this whole thing. Because when input comes, you have done the process and you receive the output. From there, you do a particular feedback. And when you apply a feedback, your system grows exponentially. Write it down. System grows exponentially. When you create a feedback loop inside the system. You know what? Elon Musk was interviewed, and during this interview, he was asked that, you know what, Elon, you have these big companies, right? You don't do a lot of marketing, you don't do this, you don't do that. How are people getting fond of these companies? Well, he answered only one thing. We create systems with massive feedback loops, and we try to have the feedback loop working 24/7 so that it can grow exponentially. Is that clear to everyone? Are you getting the point? Yes, no? What happens is when you start giving feedback to something, it automatically gets better at itself, right? For example, artificial intelligence, right? You have heard this word right now, artificial intelligence. Why does it get better and better every single day? Why do we have Chat GPT, then GPT-4, then 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th thing? Because only one thing. It is giving itself feedback. So when you put some data into this, it processes and gives you output. It also takes itself as a feedback, and due to it, it exponentially grows faster than anything else. And the last part about this is, the last component is called as environment. Environment. Now, everything of a system happens inside an environment. And if the environment is faulty, the system cannot grow. Write it down. If environment is faulty, the system cannot grow. Let me repeat that again. If the environment is faulty, the system cannot grow. I'll give you an example. Do not worry. I'll give you example in detail. Don't worry. If you're feeling, where's the example? Can you show me? I'll tell you. Don't worry. Lovely. Right? Now, let's take an example. And I'll take two examples. The one example I'll take is of, let's say, cold emails. And one of the examples I'll take is of tea. How many of you have tea in your life? Have you had tea ever in your life? Yes, no, everyone. Tea, chai, yes. Lovely. Now, if you have ever had tea in your life, I want you to see the system in front of you and see how the tea would be made. The first thing is input. What you do? You take milk, you take water, you take tea powder, you take sugar, and you mix all that in a bowl. Correct? That's the ingredients part. Yes? And it's in a particular sequence. First you put water, then you put milk. It's in a sequence. The second thing is process. That means you start the heating part. So you start heating it. And then the process starts of the making the tea. Then you see output. But the moment you see your output, do you see that the tea has been perfectly made? No. You take one spoon and test it. Taste it. See how it looks like. Yes? Then add sugar or tea powder or add milk and do some things. That is basically output. And adding something again is something called as a feedback. Yes or no? Are you seeing the point? Lovely. Now imagine we are making the tea in Kashmir and it is minus 3 degrees Celsius. Would your tea take the same heat? Would it take the same ingredients or more? Yes, it would take more. And that is why the environment comes in play. Because if you are making tea in Kashmir, the environment would not let it be done in the same amount of effort that you put. Yes or no? Now I'll give you an example of cold emails. Okay, is that clear to everyone from tea example? Clear everyone? Simple? Yes? Lovely. Now the second example I'll take off is cold emails, right? You send cold emails. So the input of cold email is you write an email, you write a subject line, you enter data of people you have to send to. That's your input. The process is you click on the submit button and it sends out email. The output is sends out email. The process is it initiates the email. The output is the emails are sent. Yes? Now, once the emails are sent, do you sit again and just send emails? Or look at the previous campaign of previous day and take feedback from that? Yes. You sit down for the previous day and you see what worked, what did not work. Was my open rate point on point? Was my click rate on point? Did it bounce? My email was bouncing or not? Did people read my email? Did people buy something from me? And once you get that feedback, you apply that to the input that you will do today. Now imagine this as well. In this whole thing, let's say you're sending an email for them to watch a 1 hour video and it's IPL that is going on. Would people see a 1 hour video that time? So your environment has changed, right? The moment the environment changed, the cold email would not work even though you're applying the same system. How many got an absolute clarity? How does the system look like? Me in the chat box, you got an absolute clarity. Yes, now it's clear to me. 2 examples enough? Lovely work. Lovely work. I hope you have your pen and paper ready. How many have your pen and paper ready? You're taking notes with me, yes? Good, good, good. Lovely. Now let's move forward from here and let's get to the next thing. This is called as how to create a standard operating procedure. How to create a standard operating procedure. How many of you understand the meaning of the word standard operating procedure already? Awesome. Now I'll take multiple words in front of you. I'll take a word like SOP. I'll take a word like template. I'll take a word like system. I'll explain you right now how does it look like. Right? So let me explain. If I'm saying those words, what does it mean? The first word I would say is something called as systems. Right? Systems is basically the whole ecosystem, right? The whole process that is going to happen, that's called a system. In that whole process, there are multiple components. Each component would have a SOP. And to make that SOP possible and work in a proper manner, we have templates under a SOP. Can I give you an example? Oh, you got it. You want an example I thought of. Chali, let me give you an example. The system is to acquire clients. Let's say the system is to acquire clients. Now, what is a client acquisition system? There is a landing page, there is cold email, there is multiple things, right? Remember VSL funnel? Very good. Now, in system, there's a SOP. So, SOP of cold email, SOP of landing page, SOP of thank you page, everyone has a SOP. Standard operating procedure. What is the standard operating procedure for cold email? Write the email, write the open line, write the subject line, write the content, add a CTA, send the email, check the stats. This is the SOP. And for each one of them, we have templates. So remember, Jatan gave you a template how to write a content VBS framework. Mein. Jatan gave you a template how you can write a subject line, how you can write a CTA. How many of you understood with the example? So systems, SOPs, and templates. So the big thing is systems. Under that SOP comes, under that templates come. Got it? Very good, genius audience. Right? Now we will understand how to create a standard operating procedure. So everyone will look at my screen where what I would be creating in front of you is something called as a SOP to hire people. Would that be okay if I create something like this? Yes? Would that be powerful? Chaliye, let me create one in front of you. 1 second. So what you need to do is whenever you're creating a SOP, the first thing you do is you create a doc. Right? You create a doc or Excel so that you can monitor everything. Right? Can everyone see my doc? So what you do is you create a doc to see that everything is on point or not. And what we'll create is we'll create a hat. What is hat? Hat is a hiring system. I name it hat. I like it to name. So I name it hat. And what we'll do is we'll find Jatanshu ke liye personal assistant. So imagine, Jatanshu used day 1 and day 2, got a lot of clients, and now he wants a personal assistant to be hired. Right? That's the first thing he needs to work upon. So for that, what we are going to do is we are going to create a hat, that is a hiring SOP. What the sequence of hiring for Jatanshu and the template through which Jatanshu can hire people. Would that be okay if I do it right now? And here's the big part. It's not me who's going to create the template. It is you who's going to create a template. Because I'm just going to ask you questions. You would answer me those questions and I would be putting those questions over here. Yes? Clear everyone? Lovely. Well, the first thing that you look of is something called as aim. What is the aim of this person, right? So the aim of this person is 6 hours per day more efficient. That is 1 week, 7 days. So if 1 week has 7 days, I want that person to become 6 hours per day more efficient. If that person can save my 6 hours every single day, is it worth to have a personal assistant? Yes or no? Yes, it is. Because he's saying 6 hours every day, right? So it's worth to have a personal assistant. So now the first thing I write is aim. Now once I write the aim, the second thing I do is I write hiring questions, right? And now you would be thinking, how do we think of hiring questions? Well, when I talk about hiring questions, you need to see what are things that matter to you, not matter to the status quo, which will let you decide a person whom you can hire. And what I'm going to teach you is called as a one-person team. Write it down. One-person team. This simply means that how you can build your business to 3 to 4 lakhs a month with just one person in your team. You don't need to hire a lot of people. Just one person is enough. You and your personal assistant. That's it. Your personal assistant is going to be the biggest support in your business in the start, right? And once that person is available, you would be so much more productive that you can't even imagine. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Lovely. So now we comes to hiring questions, right? I've already done some hiring questions for you, but you can also think of some hiring questions, right? Let's think, if you're hiring someone whose aim is to save 6 hours per day and make me more efficient, what question should we ask them so that we know they can achieve this? Anyone? Lovely, lovely. Yeah, very good. How good you are in time management, and which incident would prove that in your career? Simple. You see, if we ask this question, would we know that this person is right fit for the job or not? Yes or no? If we want to see that the person is efficient or not, what should we ask? Let me know in the chat box. Very good. How does the breakup of your 24 hours on a normal day look like? Because if it's a lazy routine, you don't want the person as a personal assistant. Yes? Are you getting the point? Yes or no? Lovely. Now, we have seen 6 hours per day more efficiency, right? Now we need to see, to make him us more efficient, he needs to answer these 2 questions. That's done. But now, what he would be working on? Let's say he schedules your calls, right? Let's say he schedules your emails. Let's say he does all that work. How would you let him know? How would you let him know? How good you are in communication? Very good. How good you are in communication. Also, how good you are at follow-up as well. Because that's one of the things that a personal assistant needs to have. Right? Now you would be thinking, how would we know that the person is lying or not? Yes? How many thinking like this? What if the person just lies? What if we don't get the right answer? Yes, that can be the case. What if the personal assistant lies in the interview? Then what happens? Because you did not observe one thing. How good you are in time management and which incident would prove that in your career I have already done. And the moment you ask which incident, people cannot make incidents in their mind in detail in a second. If I ask you how good you are at sales, you say I'm a 10. Good. What was the worst experience you ever had in sales? And you start explaining me some bullshit. And at that time, I would simply ask, what color of t-shirt was the person and the prospect sitting in front of you having? And if you think for a second, that exactly tells me you were lying. Wow. How many got a wow moment, mind blown moment? So what you do is, the moment you ask a question, you put a incident question in front of that. And if person is lying, because you ask an in detail question, if the person even stuck for a second, that she was lying. But if he was smooth and he's like he was wearing red color t-shirt, that's fine, because the person is telling you a true incident that happened with them. Got it? Got it? Very good. Very good. What else can you ask? I have all these questions, right? I'll just paste it right now so that time is saved. I'll just paste this right now so that time is saved. Got it? Now tell me one thing. The second thing that you do is something called as personality traits. What are the personality traits of this person? Right? Do not worry, we'll send you this whole doc. Right? Do not worry. Do not worry, I will send you the whole doc. Just focus over here right now. Chaliye. Personality traits. What should be the personality traits of a EA? The first thing should be that he should be extrovert. Right? I'm asking for personality traits. Right? He should be empathetic. Very good. What else? Patience, polite, interactive, whatever. Right? And you write the personality traits of the person over here. Why do you write the traits? Because you need to see the traits in the interview. And if the traits are not present, you will not hire the person. Traits make it easy for you to hire the person. For example, he needs to be something called as a punctual person. If he's late for the interview, what does that show? Not to be hired. Because that's a normal person is, as a normal person is getting not on time, right? So not a punctual person. Then what you do is, you create a monetary system. Now you would be like, Himanshu, how much salary should I pay? How much incentive should I give? Yes, how many have this question? Anybody? Lot of questions, right? How do I know I'm paying the correct amount? How do I know I'm not paying more, I'm not paying less? Well, you do something called as a efficiency monetary calculation. Write it down. EMC, efficiency monetary calculation. You simply need to say how much money you make in a day. So let's say your revenue is 30,000 a month. 30,000 a month is your revenue. How much you make in a day? Exactly, 1000 rupees per hour, right? 1000 rupees per day, sorry. You make 1000 rupees per day. If someone can save you 1 week in a whole month of work and you can do some other work, is the person worth 7,000 rupees? Yes or no? He saved you 7 days. Is the person worth 7,000 rupees? Awesome. Can we get the first intern at 7K stipend in your company? Can that happen? Boom, your salary is there. And you tell this person, the person would be like, hey, how will I get more salary? Yeah? The EA would ask you, would you increase my salary? Would I get a promotion? You simply say, hey man, right now I'm at 30,000 per month revenue. If I get to 40,000, you get 4,000 के हिसाब से. Calm down. If I get to 60,000, you get 2,000 per day के हिसाब से. Because that person is helping you scale the company. Yes or no? Easy work. Can we do that? Lovely. Super awesome, everyone. Right? Now, what you build is something called as KRA and KPI. Right? KRA and KPI. What is that? KRA is called as Key Responsibility Area. Write it down. Key Responsibility Area. And KPI is called as Key Performance Indicator. Okay? Now, first you write the roles and daily task, which is the KRA. Right? So, KRA is what in simple language? Roles and daily task. What are the roles of this person and what are the daily tasks this person needs to take care of? That's it. So, if your EA is there, what daily tasks would they do? They would do something like reporting. They would become the gateway of yours. They'll organize things. They'll schedule your meetings. Yes or no? Correct? Now, once you write the KRA, which is the key responsibility area, you need to write the daily task. That means, if they are doing this work, what is exactly need to be done? So, if I say scheduling, it's not scheduling. They don't understand scheduling. You need to exactly tell. Schedule my meeting of the whole day between 2 to 7 p.m. on Google Calendar every single day. Let me repeat that again. You wrote over a schedule. The KRA is called as scheduling. Right? If I write scheduling in the daily task, I need to make sure that I explain scheduling. So, schedule my meetings of the whole day between 2 to 7 p.m. on my Google Calendar every day. Is that simple enough that a 5-year-old kid can understand? Yes or no? Right? Reply emails. That's another task. Reply on customer emails with course access problem on support@blah.com. What to do? Reply to customer. And what? Reply only customer email, nothing else. With course access problem, nothing else. On this email. Is that simple enough for a kid to understand? Right? This is what I'll tell you. Your employees are nothing but 5-year-old kids. Write it down. Your employees are nothing but 5-year-old kids. If you can somehow create a system which is in a point that a 5-year-old kid can understand, you get to a problem, you get to a position where you can make them understand like this. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Everyone getting the point? Lovely. Third, they need to coordinate with everyone. So what you write? Coordinate with people who have booked today calls to guide them. And then there are all these tasks that you can write it for. Is everyone clear on this? Clear? Simple work? Lovely. Now comes KPIs, which is called as Key Performance Indicators. Right? Key performance indicators. KPIs are used to keep a person accountable. Write it down. They are used to keep the person accountable. So let's say you give 3 tasks to a person. Task 1, task 2, task 3. And now what you need to do is, you need to do a weekly reporting. What reporting? Weekly reporting in percentage. Inversely. Let me explain. Let's say task 1 was needed to be done 100 times a week. But the person did 80 times in a week. So let's say the task 1 was to send cold email, 3 cold email every single day. Can this be a task of a EA? To send 3 cold emails every single day? Yes or no? Lovely. Now, if he does for 30 days, is that 100 times a week? Yes. If he does 80 times a week, is that good enough? Yes or no? Yes, it is good enough because he has done 80 times, right? But you need to make him feel it's not good enough without saying anything. Because now if you say, hey, you need to do 20 more, he would feel, what about the 80? You do not praise me about the 80. So what we'll do is we'll do inverse percentage scoring. Write it down. Inverse percentage scoring. It's called as IPS. So a normal person would say that, hey, you have got 80% out of this task. Task 1 is 80%. Yes or no? Everyone would say that. This is what I do. I never say 80% because the moment I say 80%, the person goes like, wow, 80%. I never got in my life. Nice. But that's not good for me as a business owner. What I do in my team members is I say, hey man, you have got minus 20% this time. Can we get this to minus 15% next time? Mind blown if you are. Because now what the person is seeing is, oh shit, I got minus 20. I just need to get to 0 and I'm done. And that's what you actually want. And if the person gets to 110, that time he gets 10%, which is nothing. Are you seeing the point? Never score in positives. Always score in negatives. You did not got a 80%, you got a minus 20%. Got it? Same for task 2. Let's say you need to do 20 calls a day. That is 600 calls. Let's say he did 300 calls. Or let's say he did, I don't know, 540 calls. So what would you say? Oh, this is 90%, right? No, I would say it's minus 10%, buddy. Can we get it to 8% next time? Got it? Yes. Someone asked that what if the scoring of negative brings the team morale down? Actually, it will not. You know why? Because at the end, you want performers in your team. And performers like to see the actual result. Not beat around the bush and be happy around 80%. Because business is binary, 0 or 1. There's nothing 50%. There's nothing called 0.5 in business. Either you win or either you lose. That's it. Got it? Does it make sense? How many of your mind blown by this concept? Very good. Very good. And with that, you can also create Excel sheets and everything. Right? You can do everything you want. Got it? Should we move forward? Awesome. Now, one of the things you would be asking is, Himanshu, but what should I do? Because when I give him this task, he does the task, but the task is not up to the mark. Yes. Himanshu, I asked him to send cold emails. He's doing spelling mistakes. Himanshu, I'm giving him this work. He's doing this work. Yes. Is this a problem? How do you solve this? That's a big problem, right? That's a big problem. Now let's say I want to teach my HR how to hire someone. What should I do? Well, first, I need to create what? Everyone in the chat box. First, I need to create a system. No, system. Then I need to create a what? SOP of each component of the system. And then to manage that SOP and to create templates. Let me give you live demo now. So system is basically what I want is right now acquisition of talent. That's a system I named. Now the SOP, one of the SOPs under that would be a hiring SOP. And the template will be hiring template for personal assistant, for sales closer, for appointment center, for cold email, for whatever. Right? Make sense? Got it? Now let's say I'm creating a hiring template, but the person will do a mistake. How can I make it in a way where the person does not do mistake? For that, the way I'm going to show you right now will mind blow you. The tool that we're going to use is the tool that you have already used. How many of you remember a tool called as Vidyard? Check me out creating a hiring template for my HR. So let's say I hired HR and I want to give him a hiring template. This is what I would do. I would go to Vidyard. I would click on start recording. I would open this particular doc. And now check this out. Hi Mr. or Mrs. HR. This is how you basically create a template for hiring someone. What you need to do is you need to first write the aim of the person. Then you take hiring questions and you write all the hiring questions that fulfill this person. To cross-verify your hiring questions, you can definitely email me at -- Personality traits should be written of the person that you think are right for it. Then you need to create a monitoring system. That means what is the value that the person is bringing to the company in logical maths. Once you do that, you basically need to write the whole calculation over here. Then you need to mention the KRA of the person, roles and daily tasks, then KPI so that we can keep him accountable, and the weekly reporting should happen in such a way, and I want this in an Excel sheet. The Excel sheet looks like blah 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 blah. Thank you so much. You copy this link, you write over here HR training part 1. You copy this link, you come on the doc and you paste it over here. How many of you are just mind blown? Is that powerful, yes or no? Now, someone would come, check the doc, see the video, then do the thing. If has any question, would they come to you? No. They can see the video. What is the best case scenario? What is the worst case scenario? They watch the video. That's the worst case scenario. So if I come over here and if I click on this, boom, the video will get open. They will get redirected to over here and check this out. I click on play, the video has started. They can watch the video and gets everything done. And now you create a video for each of these things. So you create a video on how to send cold emails. Then you create a video on how to hire someone. Then you create a video on everything that is possible in the world. How to hire, how to sell, how to send cold email, how to build website. Everything that we have taught you, you create everything you record. And the more you record, the easier it becomes to run your company. Because when someone says, sir, I don't know how to do this, you simply send the doc, nothing else. How many of you mind blown again? Powerful, right? Is that powerful? Yes, 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 yes. That's super powerful. Let's get back to our PPT. How to manage your client seamlessly. Ready for this? You want to manage your clients? You want to deliver something that they send you referrals? You want clients who are happy from you? You want clients who want to pay you more because of the delivery that you do? You want to manage them seamlessly? Well, for that, we are going to again use the software. Are you ready for this? Write it down. The name of the software is called as Trello. 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 Done? Trello. Let me show you my screen so that you get a better idea. To manage your client seamlessly, you basically use a software which is called as Trello. Now Trello can be used on mobile phone, that is on your mobile, and you can use it on your computer as well. On a computer you can use it as a web application and mobile as a mobile app. Clear? It's free of cost. Sunny, I would not recommend you any software that is paid. Got it everyone? Lovely. Now once you get over here, you will see something like this I have already created. Now let's say there are 3 different things you do, right? So you onboard a client and let's say you do lead generation for your client. So the first thing you do for your client is called as lead generation. The second thing you do for your client is something called as cold calling. Let's say you have an agency that does that. I'm just giving an example, right? You don't need to do this. I'm just giving an example. Clear? The first thing you do is lead generation. The second thing you do is something called as cold calling. Yes? The third thing that you do is you do selling. And the fourth thing that you do is something called as reporting. Can this be done? Yes or no? Now what you see here, there are multiple things in Trello that you can do. This particular whole thing is called as a board. This thing is called as a card.
Trello.
And under this thing is called as a, this is called as a card, this is called as a list. Clear? Now you have multiple clients over here. Let's say I have client 2. Let's say I have client 1. Right? To make this process simpler for you to understand, let's say we have 3 clients and you do 4 things for 3 clients. Is that clear? Lovely. Now, let's say the lead generation part is someone that you do. The cold calling part is someone that your EA does or your PA, personal assistant does. Selling also personal assistant does. And reporting is what you do. Clear? Lovely. Now, what you can do is you can click over here, go in client 1 and you can put everything about client 1 over here. Lot of people do not have the details of the client and keep on asking multiple details about their clients. You can put everything over here. You can put list, links, images, videos, you can insert anything in the world over here and you can put everything about your client at one place. So, at one place. Plus, whenever you want to do an internal discussion about something, you can write a comment over here by tagging your team member. Right? By tagging your team member. For example, I have a team member called Somesh. I do Somesh and I say, is the work done of this client? Boom. The moment I click on save, @Somesh will receive an email. Let me repeat that again. Somesh will receive an email that consists of this message automatically free of cost. And when Somesh will come on the Trello board, he would see everything written in front of him. And now he can reply to me, I can reply to him. And the conversation about the client is in between both of us at a simple place, not on WhatsApp. Because 99% of you thought of running your business on WhatsApp. And if you do that, you will die one day. Your business will die. Why? Because you cannot communicate with everyone on WhatsApp. That's why you need something like this to manage everything about a client. Does that make sense to everyone? Very good. Now, you also have an option called as checklist. The checklist is called as task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4. And the moment someone clicks on task 2, boom, 33% done, boom, 34% done. How many of you are mind blown? Lovely. Now, you can also do attachments. You can set dates. You can set the deadline of the project is 19th. You need a reminder one day before. Click on this. Boom. Now you'll get a reminder on your email that the work of this client needs to be done. Wow. You can click on join and you can make your members join. Click on members, add your team members, and you're done. Your team members has been added. And what you need to do is just use email. Trello only 30 days free. No, Ratnesh, it's free for life. I'm using from 2.5 years and I've not bought it. Let me show you. You see Himanshu Agrawal Workplace free. I'm using the free version still. Chaliye. Now, what you can do, one more thing is called as labeling. So, you click on these labels and now you have multiple colors. Let's say I've not done the work of client, I'll use it red. And now once I go out, a red color would be applied over here. Can you see that? Now here's the powerful part. By April 19, I need to complete 3 tasks. Wow, it's in front of you. Every client card in front of you. By April 19, 3 tasks. By April 20, 1 task. By April 16, 2 tasks. And now let's say you do the work. You shift this thing and you put it to your PA. That you have done the work, that's time for PA. And the moment you click on this, just come over here. Remove from card. And click on member, join to card. Boom, they will receive an email that a new task has been added. They come to Trello, they see client 1 unke paas hai, now you work on client 2. Now they shifted right, team member 3, you shifted this to them. And it's a continuous process that you have created like a factory to get everything done. Wow. Is that powerful? Can you run your company like this? Yes? See, I used to do this. Ayush Oja, Tejvani Dubey, Urvi Bora, all these people were my team members, and I used to use this tool with every single one of them and see the work has been done or not. Yes? Very systematic, very powerful. The best part is, even if you're in your job and you have your phone with you, you can do the whole work because you need to update on your phone as well and do update on web as well. Got it? Awesome, guys. Should we move ahead? What else? Everything is done. We want something else as well? Are you sure? Awesome. Sally, let me teach you something else as well. The next thing we need to understand is something called as cold email automation. Using softwares to automate cold email process. Now yesterday, Jatan told you about Mail Blaster, yes or no? Remember? So basically he has taught you how to use Mail Blaster and how you can automate this thing, right? Now I'll teach you how to automate it for a month using your team member. Are you ready for this? Yes or no? What if I say that you do not need to send a single cold email, not come on a single call, do your job and someone else will handle your business? Wow. Are you joking, Himanshu? I don't think so that can be done. Let me prove it to you. Let me share my screen. So what you need to do is you need to create a Google Sheet or Excel or whatever you like. So you come over here and you see something like this, right? It's a normal Excel sheet. Now what you do is you simply write your serial number wala thing. Then you go over here, you write task, you write date, you write day, you write percentage not complete, you write feedback for tomorrow. Can this be done? Now you take this thing one line down and over here you write link and you create a mark like this. Why are we doing this? The first thing that you will do is record the whole cold email process on Vidyard. Jatan has taught you that. Can you record on your Vidyard doing the whole thing yourself? Yes or no? Very good. And you paste the link over here like this. Once you paste the link, someone can click on the link and then see the whole cold email process at once and get it in their head. Yes or no? Lovely. Now you write serial numbers 1, 2, 3, whatever. Right? You write your serial numbers till 15. Let's say 15 days are remaining in April. 14 days are remaining, so I do till 14. Right? Now task. What is the tasks they need to do? Complete link process. What does that mean? This link has a process. Complete the whole process. That's the whole task you need to do. Now, does a 5-year-old kid can understand that yes, I need to see this link, whatever is said, I need to do that work. Yes or no? Very good. You can also do one more task. You can take this a little down and you can write over here password sheet and give your password to your team member, because then he will call you. Sir, I did not get the password. Madam, you have not told me where to log in. So you can have a password sheet over here. Just put 2-3 password or software. Now he will not even call you for that as well. Now you put the date. So let's say tomorrow work start, there is 17 April. Then we get to 18 April and then we move like that, right? Let's say that's the date part. Now we come to a day part. Tomorrow is Monday. Then it's Tuesday. Then it's Wednesday. Right? It would come to the day part. And now you, once you have done this, you would ask the person, hey, when you do the work, you need to type and let me know percentage not complete. That means, let's say he does 2 tasks. Let's say he does 2 tasks. 1 second. Right? Task. The first task he does is, let's say, generate lead, and second is send email. And he needs to do that at least 30 times. So let's say he does 15 times. What it will come? 50% minus yes or no. Then next day, let's say minus 10%. Then let's say minus 6%. Then let's say minus 7%. Can we have something like this? Yes or no? Can a person feel like this? What I've done, what I've not done? Are you getting it? Is that powerful? Now, you want a system where its accuracy improves automatically. For that, what you can do, you need to have a feedback system for the person as well. Why? Input, process, output, feedback. So you have a feedback. So when he fills this, you need to ask him, write your feedback over here. What did you learn that you will apply tomorrow? Let's say he wrote something like improve subject line. Wow. And now he comes next day, sees what to do. Okay. Does the work, marks himself, write feedback. Does the work, marks himself, write feedback. Does the work, marks feedback, writes percentage, marks feedback. Are you getting it? Yes or no? Then a magical things come. Another magic is over here. So what you do is you tell the person that every Friday we'll have a meeting. Let's say every week you meet once for half an hour. So what you do is you mark these numbers yellow. There's a magic behind marking these numbers. There's a magic behind marking these numbers. So what happens is, let's say he's doing work. Oh shit, meeting with sir in 3 days. I need to improve. He improves. Then meeting happens, you're like, why the first 2 days was not proper? Then comes again, then you do a meeting, then comes again, then you do a meeting, and just keeps on evolving like this. How powerful is that? PF in the chat box, that is very powerful for you. Yes? Is that mind blown? Has your whole email been automated properly? Yes, Jatan, please.
Just to add one more point, for everyone wondering, if you're not hiring someone on the first day itself, you can do the same thing for yourself as well. So if you want to keep yourself accountable, if you want to have everything in place as well, you can use the exact same system for your own self. That is how you can track your own self, then get someone to ease out your work, delegate your work, and then they can also use the same tracker for themselves.
Lovely. Yeah. Right? So you use it for yourself. Once you have understood the system, you give it to someone else so that they can do the whole work. Now, can you create the same kind of system for your salesman, for your PA, for your cold emailer, for your appointment setter, for everyone in the world? Yes, you can. and you can go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into this and get more people. By the way, one person can do maximum work. Why? Because cold emailing takes 30 minutes. If you get two calls, that takes what? 1 hour. And let's say you need to do extra work or organize, that is 1 hour. So in 2.5 hours, 3 hours, one intern can handle your whole company till you reach 1 lakh, 2 lakh. Once you reach 1 lakh, 2 lakh, then you can hire someone else and scale the process. Yes or no? Lovely work. Chaliye. Super awesome. Super awesome. Should we get ahead into something else? Are you ready for some automation? Let me know if you're ready for some automation. Yes? Should I show it live that automation can work? Okay, if you are excited, then let me start off with this. So the next thing that we need to cover is something called as Calendly to Google Sheet automation. Are you ready for this? Calendly to Google Sheet automation that you will do, not me, you are going to do in the next 5 minutes for free, for life. So Himanshu, you mean to say I'll create automation right now that will do the work for life and it will take 5 minutes only, and I'll do that. I'm not technical. That's okay. Himanshu, I don't know how to use this software. That's completely okay. Are you seeing that level? And we will touch that for absolutely free. Ready for this? Okay, I'll prove this to you as well, that this thing works, okay? So, let me just share my screen. And the software we will use for that is something called as Integrately. Jatan, can you send the link of that in the chat box?
Done.
Now, every one of you, just make an account. Do not do anything else, just see the screen then, okay? So what you need to do is, you need to click on this link. You can do this later also, but if you want to create an account right now, you can create. I already have an account, I will click on login. You need to click on sign up, right? So you come over here, you click on Google account and you sign up with that. Yes or no? Can that be done? Yes, if you're on phone, do it later. Lovely. Now what you need to do is you need to click on login. So I already have my ID password. This would log me into the account and now I'm in the account. Yes or no? Can you see me? I'm in the account already. Obviously this is free. I said you, I will not charge you for any tool. These tools are absolutely free. Can everybody see that? Lovely. It only works with Google Sheet. Remember guys, this is an online tool. The tool would not work without an API. You do not need to understand API. I also don't understand API. The tool works with API. That means on internet. So to send data from one tool to another tool, we need to make sure that they are on internet and have cloud access. So Excel does not have cloud access. Google Sheets has cloud access. Is that clear to everyone? Yes or no? Application program interface. Lovely. You know that, I don't know that. Completely fine. Got it? Chali. How do you create an automation? Click on new automation. You see this green color button? You click on new automation like this. What we are trying to do is we are trying to create an automation that does Calendly to Google Sheet automation. What does that mean? Imagine a lot of people are booking calls with you on Calendly. A lot of people are booking calls with you on Calendly. And when they are booking calls with you, one of the problems you see is that you don't have data of everyone, so that you can create a sales tracker for yourself. Yes or no? Because all the data is in Calendly, you don't have that in Google Sheets. So what we will do right now is we will create a Google Sheet automation so that whenever someone fills Calendly or fills data in Calendly to book a call with you, they would be sent to Google Sheet as a data report. And Google Sheet will keep on having their data and fill it so that you know it works or not. Just to give you an example how this works or not, it looks something like this. Imagine something like this. Wow. This is a sales tracker, right? Call 1 was booked on this date by this person, lead source was this, call length was this, everything like this. And then I write my emotions and outcome that I had. Did I win on the call? Did I lose on the call? And this is 2021. Do you see that? Is that cool? Very good. Super powerful. So if I have created automation like this, what I can do is I can track my sales, because every call I can write win or lose, win or lose, win or lose, which will help me get to a point where I can calculate my conversion rate. Yes or no? Very good. Now, what you need to do is go in the search app section and write Calendly. Calendly, because the first tool that you want to automate is Calendly. So go in this section, click on Calendly. Everyone can do this. Is this simple and easy? Powerful. Now, you come over here and you type Google Sheet. Can you see that? Boom. Sorted? Can we do this? Yes or no? Chali, powerful. Now you come over here and you select a task to be done. So, whenever invitee is created in Calendly, click on this, create a row in Google Sheet. See, it is guiding me. I don't even need to do the work. It is guiding me. Click here, then click here. Is that easy? Yes or no? What I did, I click on this green color button, new automation. I search Calendly, then I search Google Sheet, then I came over here, I click on this, that's it. I click on go. Now, it will load this thing up and connect the accounts for these particular tools. Got it? Now I need to sign into Calendly. So I'll click on this and I will sign into Calendly with my account. So I click on login with Google and I sign in with my account. I click on allow. I click on connect to Calendly. It's loading. I need to use a sample record, right? You select on the second option, click on refresh data. Now you have a sample record, right? Sample record simply means that someone needs to do something in Calendly so that this tool knows that Calendly is working. So what we'll do is we will go to Calendly. We will go to Calendly. And then over there, we will sign up with my account. So I come over here. I basically log out from this. I'll show you how to log in into Calendly as well. I come over here. I click on Google. I log in with my account. Is that simple, guys? Am I doing some simple work? I'm just logging into devices, nothing else. I open Calendly, I log in into that. Now click on reconnect so that it connects you and your calendar. Click on allow. You can use your Outlook account, Microsoft account, any account that you want. Is that clear? Now I come back to Integrately. I click on use sample record. Boom! Now I need to connect Google Sheets. You will click on add connection and an option like this would come in front of you. Then I would click on this. Boom! Now my Google Sheet is also connected. Guys, did I do anything which is like very techy? Is it simple? I open Integrately, I click on Calendly, I click on Google Sheet. Then it says log into your account. I log in using Google. I log in using Google. Done. That's it. Nothing else. Yes. Now you select a spreadsheet. Which Google Sheet you want to automate. So I see that there are multiple Google Sheets over here. So let's say I choose this Google Sheet for right now. And then I select the fields. Let's say I want to sheet 1. It loads. I click on continue. I tell them which sheet. That's it. Name of the sheet. Can this be done? Yes or no? Video tutorial of this we will send you so that you can copy it. Let it load. Now what it is doing is, it is doing a handshake. It is taking Calendly, it is taking Google Sheet and doing a handshake between them so that both can do work in integration. See, tick mark done. Now I reach over here. Your automation is ready. You click on yes. Use sample record. Now you come over here. You just check that everything is on point. Right? Now, name of the person. What is the name of the person? The name of the person is coming over here. Let's say name. Number. Type over here number. Now come over here, type email. See what I'm doing? Email लिखा है, email लिखा है. I click. That's it. Got it? Done. Let's test it. Now there might be not a sample record, so we'll create a Calendly call if needed. Now I click on test and turn on. Mind blown if you are. We just made a automation doing nothing. Literally, Calendly and Google Sheet has now been automated for life and we do not need to touch anything. What I did, click on new automation, Calendly, Google Sheet. Then log in into accounts. Then click on yes, name के आगे name, email के आगे email, number के आगे number, done. If you think that's techie, I think you need to reuse WhatsApp. I don't think that's more complicated than WhatsApp. Creating an account on WhatsApp is same. This does not even need OTP. How many of you are mind blown? And if you did not understand, no problem. You're doing it for the first time. How would I expect you to do it on the first time? Like what, you are Elon Musk or what? Is that done? Now, how many want to go to the next level and see what can actually be done? Like this is basics, okay? This is basics. You want to go to the next level? You want to go to the next level? Because you can not only automate Calendly and Google Sheet, but you can automate anything that you can imagine in the world. Anything from WordPress, Google Sheet, Google Form, Gmail, chat work, Trello, InstaMojo, Discord, GetResponse, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Just keep on naming anything in the world. Asana, Jira. What are you talking about, Himanshu? You can automate anything in this world using this particular tool for anything you want. Shopify, Amelia, Facebook group, swipe pages, Thrive cart, message bird, toggle, simply book, Encharge, Gmail, Google Drive, any tool of Google. Just type Google, any tool of Google, even Google Translate you can automate. Somebody is asking WhatsApp. Let me show you something. What? Can I see the WhatsApp icon over there? You're joking, Himanshu, right? And this is free. Let me say the word again. It's free. Then you want to say something? You're saying something?
So, yeah, we use automation for a lot of things when it comes to our business as well. A lot of people have signed up for Skill Nation's workshops as well, right? So, guys, when you sign up for the workshop, before the workshop, you get reminders on WhatsApp, on your personal numbers, on your email. How many of you all got that? Can I have a yes in the chat? It consists of different platforms. You have email also, you have personal WhatsApp also, you have group messages also, right? Perfect. Everything that you have received so far by Skill Nation, it has been done by automation. So if you have been receiving a message on WhatsApp on your personal number, by the way, how many of you all received a call also today? How many of you all received a call to join? Yeah? Got it? Yeah, majority of you all got it. Yeah? That is also happening by automation. So right from email to WhatsApp to sending a call to sending reminders to creating payment links, anything, even to sending invoices, everything can be done with the help of automation. Because at this point, now that AI has taken over the world, when automation is something that people are using to literally automate anything and everything you can think of, you can easily be a single Swiss knife. What is a Swiss knife? Which is one knife which can do 15 different things. You can be that person on your own, do a lot of things, and you have a best friend for that as well, which is automation apart from us. All right. So yeah, I think I want to say that as well.
That is so powerful. Are you loving the session, guys? How many got an aha moment today? Like, depending on the team, the automation, everything you saw. Was that aha moments for you? Lovely. When Jatan was taking a session and inviting you for the 3-day event, do you remember he said one thing, we'll show you backend, we'll show you role play. I did the role play in front of you. Do you want to see our backend as well? Like, do you want to see my system now? Like, what I showed you is just basics, right? That's basics. If you get deeper into this thing, it gets so dangerous that you can't even imagine. Can I do a backend show? Like, how does my system look like? And it's the real story, by the way. When I and Jatan met for the first time, and when Jatan saw the system, Jatan already had a big company which is already doing everything that you know, it's IVR, SMS, emails and everything. But he was also shocked by seeing how dangerous this looks like just on email level. Should I show you? Yes, no? Chali. So what I'll show you right now is my email system and how powerful it is. You want to say something? You're saying something?
I just want to quickly show one thing. For people who are wondering how many different things can you automate, I'm just quickly showing you the number of tasks that I have used, that is the number of things, activities that I have automated just in this month, which is 16th of April, 16 days. Have a look at this. So I have used 51,000 activities, just automated all of them. So imagine, instead of you doing 51,000 different tasks, automation is doing that for you. That is kind of what automation can do for you. All right. I, by the way, have almost 150,000 tasks automated every single month. That's my allotted one. 51,000 so far has been completed.
Imagine that for a second. We don't need employees. We don't need people. Just give me a laptop and enough, right? So that's what we wanted to get you a point of, where you have a laptop and that's enough, right? So what we'll understand right now is my email system and how powerful that is to get everything done for you, right? The tool that I use, you don't need to use this. This is complex. What you will use is a basic tool like Mail Blaster. What I use is an advanced thing. I'm just showing you my systems, right? Do not replicate right now. Replication happens at stages. When you get to a point where you're making 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs a month, I would definitely love to show you this tool again and make you do the work. But right now it is not important for you. What is important is seeing how big is the world. Is that clear to everyone? Very good. So the tool I use for myself is something called as Encharge, right? ENCHARGE. RGE. Let me just go into and log in into that so I can show you. See, this is what I have. It's called as Encharge. Right? Now, the amount of automations I've created in this, you would be mind blown by seeing that. Just let me click on flows. And these are all the automations that have been made. Anything that you do in my ecosystem would be sent an email to you. If I click on the all confirmation flow, check this out. These are all email confirmation flows that have been made. For example, if I zoom in, you would see something like trigger when someone does for AI tool workshop, trigger when someone goes for a GPT challenge, trigger when someone asks for 1,000 leads ebook, trigger when someone says this, trigger when someone says this, trigger when someone says this, and the email automatically goes. See, 176 people came over here, 176 emails sent. 97 came over here, 97 emails sent. Right? That's just the flows part. And one automation is having these many flows. Imagine how many all these would have. Okay? By the way, I'm using this tool from a long back, so I know what I'm talking about. This is 2021, and right now we're in 2023. So when I say I'm teaching you something that I know, I'm doing for 2 years straight, and then I'm teaching you. Right? Now, we come to something called as broadcast. You can come over here, you can write your emails and broadcast from here. Now check this out. Open rate and click rates. Yesterday we told you, right? Open rates and click rates, it's in front of you. Check this out. The open rate and click rates in front of you. I'm opening my account and showing it to you. Right? All the emails that I send are over here, and each email comes with their particular pros and cons. So like when take feedback. For example, this email has a 50% open rate and 16% click rate. Wow. If I go down, this email has 14% open but 0 click. That means this email needs to be improved. The subject line is good, but click rate is not. The open rate gets to 20%. So I can do things like that. Then I come to metrics. All these are metrics that I follow, right? What is average open, average click, average unsubscribe, average bounce rate. Then I can go for all emails and I can choose this email. Wow, this email has good amount. You see the point? Now, let me come to the best feature in the world. Right? Best feature in the world. I am tracking each customer of mine to a level that Facebook does. You do anything in my ecosystem, I exactly know what you did. Let me show you an example. Let's say I go to people and I talk about, let's say, one of my old customers, Hiranshi. Right? So I come over here, I type Hiranshi over here. Right? I click on this. Everything she has done till now is in front of me from the starting of the date she started to know me. Let me tell you, if I go down, she started to know me in August 17, 2022. Right? She came to the Grand Slam of her workshop by Jatan Shah. Then she received the email, she opened the email and she clicked and joined the WhatsApp group. Then she went and opened the template world sales email. Then she went on my YouTube to see the ultimate secret of success. Then she received all my case studies, which she did not open. She opened the link in the email of previous one. Then all the emails were sent to her, receive. We have came to 2023 from 2022. Imagine that for a second. Emails are going. She clicked through this YouTube video. Then she received, then she opened the newsletter that we sent the last time on 16 April 7:36 PM, which is today 1 hour before. And if I call right now Hiranshi and ask, hey, did you open my email 1 hour back? She would be like, yes, and how did you know? Well, because I have a system that tracks everything. Imagine if you track each of your leads and prospects like this, how wonderful of a system it would become. Because you exactly know, is your customer interested or not? Is he opening or not? Is he clicking or not? Powerful. I also have the detail of the customer in a detailed manner. Hiranshi is the name, email is this, last activity this, created on this date, updated on this date, ID of the person, phone number of the person, country of the person, city of the person, region is Rajasthan, browser that she uses, and email validation. Yes, and not of one person, but I have this of everyone. Every single person that is in my list, I have of every single one. You come today, you come 1 year back, you came 2 years back. It doesn't matter. The system is already made and it's one time. I made one time and leave it. Yes, privacy is a myth. If you think privacy is something that you are holding on to, it's a myth. Imagine the same for your customer. That's a more powerful part. Right? Lovely. Lovely. Also, I saw a lot of people typing regarding the mail jar thing, right? Which is like, the mail jar thing did not work for me. D7 is better. All these things. Well, I have something even more interesting for you. Can I show that? Can I make D7 free for you? If that is okay for you. Can that be happening? Okay. I've shown you how to send emails and do everything. What about WhatsApp? Does WhatsApp has more open rate than email? Yes or no? What if you can send WhatsApp to everyone? But Himanshu, WhatsApp is costly, right? We need to pay a lot of money to do WhatsApps. Actually, no. It can be done for free. Do you want me to show something to you? By the way, this is my software, right? Me and Jatan have both developed this software. We have put in the heart, put in the brain, put in the effort, put in the sweat to build this software. And this software is not for everyone. It's paid, right? It's not for everyone. But some people, as a bonus, would get that for free. Would that be okay with you? Yes or no? Can I show you how powerful that is? Let me open that up for you. Well, the software we have is something called as Vaporo. Now, let me show you how easy lead generation is. You click on this Google Map data extractor and you click on grab now. Right? Sorry, not this one. Let me remove this. 1 second. Let me share the screen again. One, two, three. Right, so the tool we have in front of you is called as Vaporo. W-A-P-R-O. Now let's say I click on this Google Map data extractor, grab now. Now what I need to do is, I need to click on start. But before that, I need to set what I actually want from this particular tool. What I want from this tool. So I need to go back, right? I have over here variants in messages. I can send messages to group as well. Let's say you have 100 groups. You want to send messages to 100 groups. Come over here, write your message, blah, blah and blah. Click on add button and now send. It is done. With that, we also have this particular thing, which is all these extra tools. You can filter, you can have group members, you can have list grabber, you can have auto responder, you can have everything. Now I click on this, grab now, I click on start. Once I click on start, I need to type what I want where. I want restaurants, tomorrow's example only, yes, yesterday's example, sorry. Restaurants in Delhi. Done? Is that easy, yes or no? Restaurants in Delhi. Not visible. 1 second. Is it visible now? Restaurants in Delhi. I click on add. And I click on search. Add, search. Done. Now it will go on Google and just type this key. So you get this particular view. Now you minimize this and you click on an option called start grabbing. And now you go to your office and do the job and come after 9 hours. And what you will see is something that your eyes wouldn't believe. Because if you can see in front of you, the leads have started to come. How many of you can see the first lead? And the second lead? With their mobile number, with the amount of reviews they have, with their website, with their address, with the category they are in. And how many can see the third lead now? And we have every particular detail that you want about them, that is available about them in front of you. Wow. You have the closing hours, latitude, longitude, Facebook profile, everything in the world that you can imagine of with the lead in front of you. Powerful. How many of you mind blown by this? Guys, we have done a lot of mehnat for you, Jatan and me. A lot of mehnat. Is Jatan true that starting a business is now like easy as hell? Because leads is nothing, sales give I've given you, automation you already know, hiring from one person and a whole business can be built. Like it's done. Nothing else is remaining, right? It's so easy that anybody can do it now.
The only difference between our generation and our parents' generation or the generation before that is the concept of a business for them was a brick and mortar business. I need to do an offline business which requires a lot of capital, which requires a lot of risk. I have to always be in my business. I cannot do something else apart from that. And even if I start a business, I will go in my office in my particular business at 9 o'clock, come back at 9 o'clock. Times have changed. That is not required as of now. With all these amazing technologies, with the right guidance, you can easily be able to manage multiple things, start a business which does not require any kind of capital or any kind of risk at all. Alright?
Lovely. Super awesome. Let me stop this for now. Just one thing from me. I have a question from you guys. Is it easy and simple to start a business now? Not do a task, but start a business now. ES in channels that are easy and simple now. Not a big deal, right? Do you want to recap? Anybody wants a recap? Okay, cool. So here is what we have done with this email system. We have understood how powerful it is. I've shown you my backend. I've also shown you my backend about WhatsApp thing that I do. I've also shown you how you can do the decent lead finder thing for absolutely free. Right? With that, there are multiple things that we have done. So far, these are the amazing value bombs you got in the past 3 days. Give a yes in the chat box if you feel yes, this was covered in detail and I have understood. On day 1, we covered low ticket sales script. We covered nurturing your email list and using the VVS framework, where Jatan gave you an example also of that thing. Third, we understood how you can find 10,000 leads in under 5 minutes. We taught you how you can use personalized cold image outreach to reach out to people, and then the high ticket framework to close people for a higher price. With that, you also got MailJar for absolutely free on that day. Yes or no? On day 2, Jatan taught you value ladder, taught you everything about personal branding, showed you templates, showed you his history, showed his profile. He also teach you personalized email outreach. He also shows you landing page framework, shows you the website part, and how to do copywriting using persuasion and customer psychology. Yes or no? And day 3 today, me and Jatan showed you exactly the creating part of ultimate SOPs. I showed you exactly how to manage clients seamlessly using Trello. Then the world of automation and how it revolves around Integrately, Zapier and all these other tools. Then the power of HR and how powerful this was in email system. And then lastly, how do you duplicate yourself in the business by creating a team member who's a duplicate of you in the amount of tasks that you do. With that, I also showed you Vapro, which helps you do WhatsApp automation as well. Yes? Did we do all of that? Yes or no? Was all of that a complete mind blown? Yes or no? Yes, it was. My God, the chat is going bonkers. Now, how many of you are confident about monetizing your skill? A big yes in the chat. If you're confident, yes, I can monetize my skill. Yes, if I apply this. Yes, if I do the work of this, I can get this done. Yes, you are confident? Lovely. Now, I want all of you to answer me with a yes or a no. Okay, with a yes or a no, answer me. And the question I want to ask is, would you be happy 10 years later still working under someone, even you having this knowledge that you just learned in 3 days? Yes or no? My second question for you would be that are you okay having 10 to 20% appraisal every single year, knowing what you know right now? Is it fair for you to get a 10-20% appraisal every year? Or you should actually have more because of the knowledge that you've got? Do you think that you have achieved 100% of your potential? Because right now you have learned things. And the question is, have you achieved literally 100%? Because what we have taught is basics. If you think that's advanced, you are on the wrong page, buddy. That's just basics. Do you want to make enough money to never care about it ever again? Like money and finances is not anymore a deal in your life. Would you like to do that for yourself? And would you want a guaranteed way to achieve immense success and money as well? I want big yeses, not small ones. If that is a big yeses or no for you. Okay, makes sense. Well, we both are on a mission to create 600 people who can earn 4 to 10 lakhs a month, and I've already helped, we both have already helped 417 people achieve that, and I think we have shown you enough proof of that. Yes or no? Have you seen all the proof? All the people have got the results in now. You have seen the case studies, you have seen everyone till now. We have already created 417 people achieve that out of 600. Now, we are looking for the next 183 people who are all ready to work hard and want to not just make a monthly job salary, but build a 4 to 10 lakh a month business for themselves that grows every year after year, consistently. Would you like to become a part of those 183 people? I want the 183 in the chat box if you want to become a part of that 183 people. Oh my God. I think I received 430 chats about 183 people. Well, in that case, I want you to understand something. If you don't want to build a business that can make you more money in a month than your friends make in a year, let me repeat that again if you didn't understood. More money in a month for you than your friends earn in a year, than your colleagues earn in a year. If they have a salary of 6 lakhs a year, 8 lakhs per annum, 10 lakhs per annum, if you want that amount a month, then everything next is not for you, right? So if you don't want to build that income, everything next is not for you. If you want that income, listen to this very, very carefully, okay? If you're ready to be committed, work hard and achieve success at any cost, this is what you need to understand. How many of you are ready to be committed and work hard at least? A big yes in the chat box if you're ready to be committed and work hard. Awesome. Now for everyone who is typing a yes in the chat box, this is what you need to understand. That the approach to applying everything we learned varies from the personality of the business owner and nature of the business. Let me explain this in detail. Is every one of you on this call same? Not at all. Some of you are introverts, some of you are extroverts. Some of you are logical thinkers, some of you are emotional thinkers. Some of you are very empathetic people, some of you are very cold people. And that's why that creates a personality of the business owner. Now, if the personality of the business owner is different, the strategy to reach where you want to reach would also be different, yes? For example, a person who is introvert cannot do webinars. A person who is introvert would not like to come on videos. A person who is extrovert would not like to just sit behind a computer and not talk to anyone. Does that make sense? A person without kids and a person with kids. A person without wife, a person with wife. A person without a loan, a person with a loan. A person without the parents, a person with parents, right? It's completely different scenarios. And that's why the personality of the business owner and the nature of business, how many testimonials you have, how many case studies you have, how much revenue is there, how much profit is there, is it started, is it not started, are you starting off for the first time or have you done business previous in your life? So the nature of the business and the personality of the business owner dictates what we are going to learn, yes or no. Lovely. There are 4 main problems between you and immense success and money right now. Let's say you are at a position where you're stuck in a job. How many of you in that position? Me in the chat box. If you are in a position where you're stuck in a job, by stuck I mean like you're not getting enough salary, or you don't like the thing that you work upon, or you don't like to work under someone else. Awesome. If you are a person who's stuck and you are a person who wants to get to the position of business making 4 to 10 lakhs a month, working 4 days a week, let me repeat, working 4 days a week. I do not want to build a business around you where you work 7 days a week, where you work more and then get paid more, because that can happen anywhere in the world. I want you to work less and get paid more. So working 4 days a week and have money, freedom at the end. How many of you are having a dream somewhat like this that you want to reach? Again, a me in the chat box. Lovely. Now, if you go from a stuck job to business making 4 to 10 lakhs a month, there are 4 simple problems standing in front of you. The first is wisdom, not knowledge. What you've got till now is something called as knowledge. You have the knowledge now to run the business. But what you need now is called as wisdom. Because wisdom is got from insights. People who have done it and have the actual insights of what to do. Because insight is nothing but the truest form of wisdom. The second thing you need is accountability. Because every one of you know that the moment you get out of this room, you are again in that same loop of job. Tomorrow is Monday, same thing, same repeat, and now nothing would improve. Am I right, yes or no? So what you need is something called as accountability, where a person can keep you accountable and be like, hey man, you said this, we need to do this. It's the next Sunday, we need to do this. It has been 7 days, we need to do this. It has been 6 days, we need to do this. Yes or no? The third thing you're going to face is something called as consistency. That means you will do this for a week. Some people, 10% of you, will do this for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But then you'll get a point where you will say like, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm not doing this. And now you lose your consistency. And the last part you need is something called as customized guidance, where you need a customized approach for you. Not that everyone can do, but something that is customized for you. Imagine you go to a gym and you don't follow the normal routine that everyone follows. You have a personal trainer who exactly teaches you what exercise will suit your body, who will get a better shape faster, you or everyone else. Exactly you. Why? Because you have a customized guidance made for you by someone who will keep you accountable and consistent and is giving you the wisdom that he has acquired over years. So these 4 problems, and you reach from a problem of stuck in job, where you're not getting the income, where you're hating the job, you're not loving the people around you, maybe your boss, your colleagues, and you want to go to a position where your business makes 4 to 10 lakhs a month, you work 4 days a week, and you have money freedom at the end. If that is clear to you, then in a hypothetical world, if you are the perfect person also, let's say you're the perfect person, you have the wisdom, you have the accountability, you have the consistency, you have the customized approach, you have everything in the world, and you were the perfect person, let's say, in a hypothetical world, who could do everything that you on your own, right? You can have the accountability on your own, the consistency on your own. If you are that hypothetical person, that perfect person, it would take you around 32 months to reach over there. That is approximately 2.5, 3 years. Yes or no? To reach to a position where you work 4 days a week, where business makes 4 to 10 lakhs a month, and you are in a position where you have money freedom, time freedom, location freedom. Yes or no? Am I correct? 32 months approximately. Now the next statement I'm going to say, please listen to me carefully, because that might give you the biggest shock of these 3 days. Second biggest shock, let me tell you. Are you ready for this? Please hold your chair, because what if I say, let me repeat, what if it does not take you 32 months, but you get everything done? Let me repeat that again, everything, and you go from your job to the business that makes you 4 to 10 lakhs a month with money freedom, time freedom, location freedom in just 6 months. Let me repeat that again. Not 32 months, but in May when you're sitting, by October 2023, in 6 months, you get to that position. How would that be for you? The first question is it possible? I'm just saying, hold on. You will yourself say, yes, it is. Because 3 days back when you came to us, you had this question. Is it possible to learn all this in 3 days? Well, we did it in front of you. Is it possible to generate leads? I showed you 10,000. Is it possible to close high ticket? I did a role play. So we have already done in front of you. In 6 months, you will get to that position. How many of you now would like to come in that 183 people category, which we are on a mission of? 183 in the chat box. Lovely. Now, this is a result we'll give you. Now you would be having some doubts. Let me clear those. That too, you will reach over there. That too, in 6 months, that too, with a position of personalized guidance and feedback every day, having your personal accountability coach with you. Let me repeat, personalized guidance and feedback every day, not week, not month, not year, every day, having a personal accountability coach, building yourself a community of high net worth entrepreneurs. And by high net worth, I mean people who are directors of companies that you can't even imagine. There are people who are working in MNCs that you can't even imagine. There are people with net worth that you can't even imagine. So building yourself a community of high net worth entrepreneurs, guaranteed path that is proven to get results for more than 417 people, and no risk at all, with a money back guarantee. Let me repeat the last thing. A money back guarantee. So, you will not take 32 months, you will reach there in 6 months. That's the first promise I do you. With personalized guidance and feedback, personal accountability coach, a community which will support you, guaranteed path that because of 407 people have already done, and no risk to you because it's money back guarantee. For all those who are like money back question mark, are you like money back? I'm like money back. Type a big yes if you would like to have this. Oh my God, the bigger the yes, the better it is. Now, if you want something like this, then stay on, because what I'm going to show you would literally change your perspective on this. What I present to you is something called as Internet Consulting Empire, the only money back guaranteed way to quit your job and live life working 4 days a week from your business, which runs at 4 to 10 lakhs a month. This is where ICE comes in. This all comes with 100% money back guaranteed. What I mean by that is that we make 3 guarantees to you. If you get in this, you get 3 guarantees. First, you will make at least 2 times of your fees. That is a 200% ROI on whatever you enter with. 2 times of that money. Second, you will quit your job if you want to. It is not compulsory. If you want to, in 6 months with more income than your current salary, whatever you are getting right now. You have a salary of 2 lakhs a month, I don't care. You have a salary of 3 lakhs a month, I don't care. You have a salary of 15,000 a month, I don't care. And you will reduce your working from 6 days, 12 hours a day to 4 days a week according to your mood in your business. 3 in the chat box if you understood the 3 promises. Super awesome. Let me repeat those again. 2x the amount that you will invest. Quit your job in the next 6 months and you will reduce your working to just 4 days a week. Or you get 100% money back. Any point is not fulfilled, you get 100% money back. Now when I say 100% money back, it is not just to say, it is to get you in writing, signed by us. A whole term sheet, signed by me, signed by you, and then we start this game. Because I want serious people, and because we are serious about this. I have already created 417 one. 417 are already created, 183 are remaining. And the reason I do this on a term sheet is because I know the results we can provide. If we both sit on your business, it is impossible that you don't start it and grow it. It is impossible. We both give you a sign sheet. Our signs are over here. And for those who are believing, oh, this might be, some online document, here's the case. I give you an agreement like this. If you can see in your camera, an agreement which we have signed, that you will also sign, and that shows that we are giving you a money back guarantee that if you don't receive the result, you get your money back. How many of you trust us? Trust in the chat box. Lovely. Now for all of those people who trust us, this is what I want to show you. Right? That ICE is for you if you are not satisfied with what you are doing and what you are earning right now. How many people are right now not satisfied with what you're doing or what you're earning right now? 1 in the chat box. If you are the person who's relating to the first point, write 1 in the chat box. If you want to quit your job and exit the corporate rat race that you've been running from past 5, 10, 20 years, 2 in the chat box if you're that second person. Live the life on your terms without spending 1/3 of your life in office, because 1/3 time you sleep and 1/3 you spend in office, and the rest 1/3 is spent in obeying your boss. So if you are the third person, type 3rd in the chat box. You're looking for a money back guaranteed way to achieve everything above, even if you have no skills, type 4 if you are that fourth person. So if you're not satisfied, you want to quit your job, don't want to spend 1/3 of your life in a job or your office, and you want a money back guaranteed way. Because I understand, guys, I don't want to give you any risk. If I give you money back guarantee, I remove the risk from you. Yes or no? Now you are tension free, you are pressure free, and now I can help you get the results. Awesome. This is how your next 6 months would look like. If we start in May 2023, right, that we will start, you will go from a position of monthly salary with annual 20% hike that you normally get. Some people don't even get 20%, but let's say you get 20% the best case scenario. At that position, we start in May, June, July, August, September, and by October 2023, you have a business that makes you 4 to 10 lakhs a month, again with a money back guarantee. Would you like to go on this journey of 6 months with me and Jatan? Yes or no? A big yes. And when I say journey, I don't mean like a knowledgeable journey. I mean like a practical journey. We do work. We don't talk. We do work. And in 6 months, you have a business that does not theoretically makes 4 to 10 lakhs, really makes 4 to 10 lakhs. You get that money in your bank account. Okay, I'm not talking about any theory over here. If you are that person who typed yes, now let me explain you what all we are going to cover. Are you ready for this? Should I show you exactly what we're going to cover? Awesome. This is what we'll cover in May. The first month is May 2023, and it's all about mindset and research. Because if you don't have the mindset and the level of thinking that an entrepreneur has rather than an employee, you'll not be able to reach over there. And secondly, if you have not done research properly on yourself and the market, you will get in trouble. Yes or no? And in that case, the first thing we'll do is something called a skill and niche clarity to begin with. That means most of you, a lot of you would having a problem right now, which is you don't know your niche, you don't know your skill, you don't know what to begin with, you don't know what market is yours, and everything like that. If you have that doubt in your head, the first thing and the first we will cover is this. Second, we'll do something called as understanding yourself to make your 2.0 version. Understand, guys, that if you're over here right now and you want to reach over here, you need to become a person who can achieve this, who is deserving this. And if you want to become a person who can deserve this, you need to become a new person, a 2.0 version of yourself. And that 2.0 version creation is a whole process that we get you through in a single week. Business model and laws of money is the third week that we'll cover, which basically covers how do you make a business model, how money basically works, why would someone pay you money, why do you pay someone money, and everything around that structure so that you basically understand the business world and how it operates. And then a USP message and a no-brainer of a creation where a message you send to the audience through ads, through emails, through whatever, that message is went to the audience and the audience gets goosebumps by seeing that. Plus, how do you create an offer that is a no-brainer so that everyone can buy into your thing and you have a huge customers coming after you? When I say you will teach you all of this, this is what I mean. Every week that you would be coming with us. Now, okay, hold your chair please. Well, this is again something that would blind blow you. Are you ready for this? When I say that you would be coming to work with us, I don't mean you would be putting 12 hours a day to learn this, 12 hours a day to implement in your business. What I will give you is 5 tasks a week. You come on a call, I give you 5 tasks, I teach you how to do them and I leave. Next week I come and at that time the accountability coaches teach you, keep you accountable, keep your tracking everything. Next week I come, new teaching, take the homework, give you new homework of 5 tasks. Every week you will do 5 tasks for next 6 months, every week. How many of you are confident that yes, I can do 5 tasks here? I don't want to do everything in the world, just 5 tasks. Fill one worksheet, write one statement over here, understand this module, print this thing in your house, whatever. Can we do 5 tasks, 5 in the chat box, that is okay with you? So whatever I say, the gap between 1 and 2 is just 5 tasks. Then 5 tasks over here, then 5 tasks over here, then 5 tasks over here. You're done. Let me show you what these 5 tasks lead to. When you have these 5 tasks, done every single week consistently, you reach to a position where you get results like these. Check this out. Small achievement and big thanks to Himanshu and team, entire ICE community. They're showing the check that they have received of around 4 lakh rupees as the first sale. 4 lakh 1031 only. Wow. Aman Jha is saying over here, I did my webinar this Sunday, I've closed 4 back-to-back book calls and I made a revenue of 1 lakh in just 6 hours. 1 lakh in 6 hours. How many make that much in a month? Then we have over here where the person is saying that here I'm joining a 6-figure club. I closed another deal of 38k, consistent drive of 25k a month for the next 6 months. In 48 hours, I made 73k, 35k was yesterday, and in September, 1.35 lakhs total has been made. Wow. And if you see, this is a whole community where everyone is reacting to everyone and everyone is congratulating each one of you. So when I say you have a community, I mean a community of people who support you, who are high net worth individuals who support you in your each win, rather it is high, rather it is low. They support you in every moment. Here's what we are going to cover in the month of next month, which is the month of June. In the month of June, which is marketing and selling. So the first thing we understand is the science of getting organic leads. Because I understand, guys, you might not be having money to spend on ads. You might not be having money to buy data. You don't not be having money to promote yourself using money. And if that is the case, what I'm going to teach you is something called as the science of getting organic leads. How do you get organic leads from all the platforms on the internet for yourself so that you can convert them? Right now, I've just showed you one strategy to get leads. I have 7 of these. If one strategy can give you 10,000 leads, imagine what 7 would do. That too organically for absolutely free. The second thing we do is we decode content and platforms. So how do you create content? How do you create content without force? Without showing your face? If you're not okay showing your face, that's completely fine. How do you create content not showing your face? How do you create content using a 3-hour content machine? That means you basically sit 3 hours in a whole month and that creates a whole month of content in just 3 hours. Would that be powerful? You cannot show your face and still your content would rank. I can guarantee that. Right? With that, how do you set up your freelancing profiles? That is also one thing we cover. Third thing we cover in the second month itself is high ticket sales and objection handling. What you have right now understood in this 3-day is high ticket framework. What if I give you the exact 16 questions you need to ask in order to get a high ticket sales? Here's my promise to you. I give you 16 questions. Ask them, say a paragraph, you will make at least 40,000 a month from single client at a 40% conversion rate. Or else I'm ready to jump off my balcony and that is what I can promise you. The reason I'm saying so is because the 470 millionaires have consistently shown up a conversion rate of 40% on a ticket size of at least 30 to 40k a month. Would that be powerful if I do that? Okay. Here's the next thing. Optimizing sales and trackers for your business. Now understand, guys, if you have understood high ticket sales, if you are clearing objections, what you need to do is you need to optimize sales. Why? So that you can hire people in sales and give them exactly what you do so that you get out of your business. Because here's the case, I told you, 4 days a week. I want you to run your business in 4 days a week. And if you can do that, for that you need a team. To get that team, you need commission-based team because you don't have money for salaries. So, to get you not spend any money and still make you work 4 days a week, I'll create a commission-based team of closers. For that, you need trackers and optimizing sales for your business. Through that, we can have a sales team that is working for you every single day. And you work in your job, but you also make money at home. When you come at home, new salary. When you go in office, new salary. Right? So you have 2 consistent sources of income coming to you. And then, once you make 2 to 3x of your salary, or even 1x, you can leave your job. Would that be perfect for you guys? Is that a perfect case scenario? Awesome. I see Sachin, Priya, Avinash, Prachi, Siddharth, Irfan, Gargi, Ishan. Awesome. Got it. Lovely guys. Lovely guys. Lovely guys. Let's go for the next thing. And let me tell you before moving forward that what these marketing and selling things have resulted into. This is what people have got result as. The first I want to show you over here is 2 wins real quick. I wrote an email to a real estate agent to sell his condo. 10 crores in a single day. A deal of 10 crores. With this, I'm officially a 9-figure copywriter. I'll soon be writing a weekly email to SaaS seller charging him 55k for 4 emails. This guy is 20 years old. I'll show you a photo of his as well. Check this out. Hey everyone, today I've closed another client for 35k, got 10k in advance. By so, here I am with 64k in total after joining ICE in a month plus 10 days of time. Let me know guys, if you start ICE and in 1 month you reach a position where you will just make 50,000, would that be something that gives you satisfaction and removes the pressure in your life? Yes or no? I know it's not a big amount, but what that will give you is confidence to move forward towards 5 lakhs and 50 lakhs. Yes or no? If something works in the first month, we keep on doing it. Here's what someone is saying. I added one new client for weight loss with migraine cure. 34k done today. So far 1.84 lakhs in 6 days. Why are people making lakhs in days? Because lakhs are made in months, right? No. In our community, lakhs are made in days. Else you're not an entrepreneur. In my company, in my community, in our community, we don't ask something like, oh, how much you're doing revenue in a month? No. How much per day? How much per day? How much ad spend per day? How much revenue per day? How much income is per day? We don't work in months. We don't understand months. Right? So, once we have covered this part, we will come to the next week, which is July 2023. The first part of this is ads and automation. Himanshu, what? 3 months from now, I would be running ads. Yes, you heard it right. You would be running your ads with face or without face, whatever you're comfortable with, and people would be coming in your funnel. You would have seen my ads, you would have seen Jatan's ad, you would have seen Skill Nation's ad. How many of you have done that? Obviously, that's why you're sitting over here. You've done that, right? What if the same amount of ads are running of yours? What if same way your ads are running and people are coming to you? Would that be powerful? And that's what we'll cover in month 3. A step-by-step planning of your ads, where we will choose the ad platform, we'll create your pages, you would be creating your ad account on your own, you would be creating high convertive creatives, then writing copies, and then creating an ROI based campaign so that your ads can perform and give you money. The second thing we will cover is funnel and email marketing dialed in, where you would be crafting your complete high ticket online funnel, step by step help in getting your domain and hosting ready. Then you would be creating an email system, then you would be creating an advanced landing page with a high landing page conversion rate and everything like that. And these are all the tasks that I'll show you and make you do. With that, in the third week, what you're going to do is understand how do you launch ads and practically, literally get people see your face. So how to create a zero risk ad strategy, operating your ad account, setting up your ad tracker, and a 7-day sequence, which is a card abandonment sequence. And the last week, what we'll understand is CRM, affiliates, and increasing lifetime value of customer. How do you make sure that one customer, instead of paying 20k a month, pays you 1 lakh a month, so that 10 clients can make you 10 lakhs a month? How do you create CRMs for yourself? And how do you get affiliates? Affiliates are called as SRPs, strategic referral partners. These people are people who send you continuous clients, and you do not need to run for your clients, but you sit at your home and get clients, while other people work for you and get you clients. How do you create an affiliate system like that? That is what we cover in the third month itself. Imagine now 3 months are still remaining. Imagine what we'll do in that. I'm coming to that. But imagine in 3 months you'll get a position like this. How many of you would like to get on this journey? Me in the chat box. For all the people who are saying a big yes to this journey, let me show you, if you go on to this journey, what results you will get. You will get results like this. Check this out. On a positive note, इस month gross 6 lakhs पे हूँ. Ad account में कुछ problem आ गया था. Otherwise 10 lakh कर देते. Do you see the confidence? It's like, I'm 6 lakhs. Just got a problem where I would be at 10 lakhs. It's like jokes. But next month 15 lakhs. It is possible. Love and gratitude. Check this out. This person showing exactly that I'm using LinkedIn, getting clients, doing everything because we are keeping the person accountable. I was able to close 8.7 lakh purchase order due to new learnings from Himanshu and Jatan. Last Saturday session, I understood everything I need is LinkedIn and started reaching out. Thanks Himanshu, team, Jatan, everyone. I'm constantly using MailJar to get government tenders. Wow. You are from any country, you are from any height, you are from any gender. I don't care. If you want results, this is something that you can go for. Right? Vishal is asking, is this complete 6 months journey happens virtually? Just wait. Let me just mind blow you some more times and then I'll tell you, okay? This is the 4th month, okay? We do delivery and finances. That means how do you deliver your product and service to a manner that people send you referrals and are super happy and a crazy fan of you. Plus, how do you do your finances, tax, legal and every setup that you want. So the first thing we'll do is finance, profits and management. How do you make your finances done in company? Your finance sheet, your tracking, your input, your expenses, your income, everything. Then how do you increase your profits? And then how do you manage everything with just a single person in your company? Second, how to build your LMS for free and easily. If you want a proper learning management system, right? As Jatan would have given you a course access, you got it at LMS, right? There's a videos, there's PDFs, there's all these things. Imagine I give you a LMS for absolutely free. You can use for a long period of time, which can help to sell courses or train your team, giving them a LMS access, and they can use that LMS to get trained for themselves. Wow. Then what we do is on 3rd week, we'll create a factory-like delivery system. If a factory can produce 3,000 cars, why can't we produce 3,000 tasks? Why can't we handle 3,000 clients? And in that case, we need to understand how do you deliver, how do you create a factory-like system so that you can deliver on the scale that you can't even imagine, while you not indulging in the business, you not indulging in the operations. So you'll make a conveyor belt, you would be creating orders, structures, hierarchies and everything, and then after that, the company would work smoothly while you not operating in that. And then finally, how do you get cash reserves? How do you handle the legal part, that is GST, company registration, everything? And how do you also get referrals from your clients? Because you are delivering like a factory, so why not to get more clients from the clients you already have? Let me tell you, if you apply all of this, what you get results as? The results that you get are something like this. Kalam is saying, it's a small win by the way, he's saying small win, okay? Small win, $300 service per month plus 20% of revenue of the client is the deal that has been closed. Here's the screenshot of that. Already got $170 a month. Funny design cost $1,500 and she agrees to with that price too. That means the person approximately made 2 lakh rupees one time and now will get approximately 14 to 15,000 every single month with 20% of revenue. Wow. Now, people start getting international clients. Sharing another small win. This is again a Singapore-based company, but our existing client. We received a business of different licenses and migration from one platform to another. Existing customer, we kept the margins a little low. Overall deal closed at 5,35,000 and our profit is 1,26,000. What profit in your pocket profit is 1,26,000 from a single deal? Imagine 2 deals like this in a month. Right? We were teaching you how to close 20k per monthly clients. You don't need that. You just one client of 1 lakh a month. Done. Check this out. Subhash is saying 12 people, 8 for weight loss, 2 for weight loss to diabetes, 1 for belly fat loss, 1 for cholesterol. 1.7 lakh profit done till now. This month will make 5 lakhs. Isn't that super powerful? Guys, I'm showing you proof of every single thing that you can imagine. Every single thing. Because I don't talk without proof. I just don't want to tell you this can happen. I'm showing you people have done it. I have made 417 Lakpatis. We both have worked, sit with those people, made them 417 category K. I just want to create 183 more. Here's what we cover in September, that is the 5th month. Hiring and management. First, creating a culture you dream about. Imagine you go on a video call, you go in your office and you have people that you love, right? You are not having those employees who want to leave your job, but you're having employees who love to work with you. That's the first thing that we understand, because you are a person who is leaving your job right now and is not satisfied with the job. I don't want that in your business, right? Second, dialing process, systems and structures. How do you make dashboards like this? How do you build tracking systems? How do you make processes, systems and structures in your company so that everything is on point and on time? Right? Reminders that we sent you were on time. Zoom session that started was on time. Everything we are doing is exactly on point time. Why? Process, system and structures. PSS. Then we understand something called as hiring your EA and launching your second product. Himanshu, what? I just launched a product 1 month back. Why one more? We are scaling fast, man. We want to do 4-10 lakhs. It is not a joke. I need to get your second product out. And this product would be a completely automated product. It's written over here. A completely automated product. Imagine a product of 500 to 1000 rupees that works completely on automation and sells everything every single day on automation at profits for you. You put 500 in ads, you get 1000 rupees same day back, and you get 2-3 more customers. Wow. And once you launch second product, you will be less on time. So what I teach is productivity and performance. So the 10 tools, monk-like discipline, setting up your team, right? Revision, everything we do so that you become more productive and your performance goes through the roof. How do you think that's powerful? Right. And when people say you can make money while you sleep, I mean it. I mean it when I say people make money while they sleep, because we do. I can literally open up my email and show you what happened last night. And you can see I can get a lot of payments every single day. Every single day. You can make money while you sleep, and I'll show you proof of that as well. Don't worry. Let me show you what happens when you apply this. Something like this. What? I know what you're looking in the middle one. Let me explain that one, then I'll explain the side ones. Hey people, book this baby today. A Lamborghini Evo Spider with all specs ticked. My dream car is booked. Hope to see you all in your dream cars very soon. My students have Lamborghini. Forget about the teachers. If you're mind blown, let me know. The age of this guy is 21 years old. I'll show you the photo as well. Don't worry. I do not work without proof. I do not work without proof, okay? I'm a person who is like very transparent. This is what happened, that is what happened. It's in front of you. Right? This is a thing by Vaibhav. He's saying he's reached to a point where his team is doing 800 calls a day. He's making 60k a month through sales and everything. Here we have Samir. Samir is saying, first win, 55k ka deal, receive 35k. First deal in your life, you make a 50,000. Imagine that for a second. Let's get to the last month. How many are ready for this? Ready in the chat box? If you're ready for the last month. Guys, do not create complexions in your head. Age, gender, city, profession. There's nothing like that. Anybody can do it. That's why I'm showing you everyone. This guy is 18-year-old. See, 18-year-old. This guy is 21. This person is 55 years old. You see the difference? I'm showing you every possible case so that you understand it is possible for everyone. Do not overcomplicate this, okay? This is the last month. It's called as scaling. That's it. Scaling. Because now we take things to next level. What we do is something called as a front-end product launch. So we plan your final offer for load ticket. We tie up commission-based agencies. We run your ads and we scale this thing on complete automation and we escalate everything to the next level. Then we revamp and 10x your goal. So in the first month, let's say you said me, I want a goal of 4 lakhs a month. You reach by 6 months, you reach that goal. Now I tell you, hey, you want to 10x this. And now we set a goal of 40 lakhs. And now because you know the process, you automatically create a plan yourself. Now I said 4 days a week, right? So on third week, I teach you exactly the structure and systems you need to have in place to get to a working of 4 days a week target. So that every part of learning is implemented and you solve all the remaining problems and you get guidance to continue ahead. And lastly, what we are going to have at the end of 6 months is a farewell ceremony with 183 people and confirming your satisfaction. Let me repeat, confirming your satisfaction. Me and Jatan would be in a live room with you, live. Okay, not on an online board, real life mein, live we would be sitting with you and we would confirm with each one of you. Did you get result? Did you get result? Did you get result? Do you get result? Do you get result? How many got result? What result you got? And make sure we received 10x value from ICE, and if you loved our services, you can then give us some referrals if you want. After 6 months, where you have now started your business and you want your friends to also start a business. Would that be powerful? PF if that is the case. Super awesome. Well, let me show you what happens after 6 months, what people are saying. Check this out. Similar. Yesterday I had offline meeting, able to sell to 6 people course worth 9,900, one course for 80,000, received 10k as installment. Sridhar Reddy, I closed October month with 98k income from freelancing job, 4.5k from BCC. It was a great month and a lot of learning. And this guy Sridhar is already working in a job. Check this out. This person has already automated everything, made his whole business. 350 visitors coming, 30 people booking call every single day. 30 calls every single day. Not in a month, in a day. with a 8.5 conversion rate and he's doubting himself. Imagine someone achieves 30 calls a day and they're doubting. Right? That's the whole case that we go for. How many of you would like to now come in that 183 category and would like to go with me and Jatan on this 6-month journey of practical implementation and achieve everything that you want? 183 in the chat box if you want to be in that 183 category. Right? Mission 183. That is what we are on right now, and we want your support in that, right? So this is how your next 6 months would look like. You have a monthly salary with 20% annual hike. In May, what we do is mindset and research. June, we understand marketing and selling. We start getting clients in June. July, we start ads and automation to ramp up the game. August, delivery and finance to sort your backend. September, hiring and management so that you hire people and manage your company well. And in October, we scale again to the roof, and then you have a business that makes 4 to 10 lakhs a month on complete guidance and effort by you. And you are having a situation where you work 4 days a week. You have made 2x the ROI that you have invested, plus you are now ready to quit your job as well with a 100% money back guarantee, obviously. Now we are adding 9 high value bonuses to make it a 100% success guaranteed program for you. How many of you would like to have that bonuses? A bonus in the chat box. A big bonus in the chat box, a capital bonus in the chat box if you want those bonuses. And let me tell you, each bonus will completely change your perspective on life. You'll not believe that I'm in earth right now, okay? Ready? I know what you're thinking. Himanshu, what about this? Himanshu, what about that? Well, check out the bonuses. Here's the first thing we're going to give you. 3 Skill Nation Masterclasses of your choice with the live mentor guidance to learn the skills you want. Himanshu, I don't have the skill. I don't think I can charge this much. I don't have someone who has the skill. What if we teach you the skill as well? Any skill from data analysis and science, management skills, career guidance, interview preparation, digital marketing, finance analysis, future and options, stock market trading, anything that you want from that, to even deeper things like graphic designing, video editing, soft skills, website, UI, UX, business analytics. You choose any 3 topics, we give you the skill with live mentor guidance, and now you can learn that. If you know Skill Nation, each course is around 10,000 rupees. That's total value of 30,000 rupees. I give it you for free. If you have already enrolled in one, you can get 3 more other than the one you have enrolled. Wow. Yes, you get the lifetime access of that skill. Do not worry about that. The course is with you. The second bonus that I'm going to give you is even dangerous, because the second bonus is you get a personal accountability coach who always keeps you on track. Imagine you go to a gym. If you get a good personal trainer, let's say he's the best in the world, like someone who has created millionaires, because this person has created 94 millionaires. If you get in a gym who is like a person who has created like 94 athletes of like national level, would he charge you at least 15-20,000 a month to do training of yours or give you personal PT? Yes or no? If you do that for 6 months, how much is that? 1,20,000. I give you a personal accountability coach for absolutely free for the next 6 months. And the reason we can guarantee you results, me and Jatan can guarantee you results, is because of this. We track each client to the T. Here's the name of the client, here's his phone number, here's WhatsApp number, here's his email. We did a call to this client on this date. Summary WhatsApp was text. That means what we talk on call. Hey, you did not do the work. Will you do the work? Yes, I do. By what date? By 2 days. Awesome. So you'll do this by this. Yes. This is your personal accountability coach calling you. You'll do this by this. Yes. Awesome. I'm sending you a WhatsApp to get as a proof. Okay. Awesome. He sends you a WhatsApp. Do this task by this date. You send me. Then you write notes over here, what they want to write. Then they call you next time. Then again WhatsApp text. See, 23rd, 29th, exact 7-day difference. We track all of you like this. That's why we want 183 millionaires, and we are confident on this because we have already done 417, and those 417 are a result of a system like this. How many of you think that if you have a personal accountability coach, it is worth 1,20,000 first of all, and secondly, it's guaranteed to get results? Yes or no? Amazing. Here's the third bonus, which is even dangerous. What? So you say dangerous, more dangerous and even dangerous? Yes. The third bonus is guaranteed practical implementation of the program by getting continuous feedback and guidance on daily basis. That means whenever I give you a task, you will be talking to your personal accountability coach, sending them your task, receiving feedback, and if you want something in between or you are like confused in between, we are there to help you get it done. See this out. If I show you over here, Kalam, who I showed you testimonial of, see, $1,500 deal. This person, see, and see the date as well, right? Is the date over here? Not over here. No problem. Anyways, to Himanshu Agrawal, right? My email. Hello team. Himanshu लिख दिया, but it's Himanshu. I complete my worksheet for second week, part 1. See, please go through it and guide me. All the worksheets over here, waiting for your feedback. Check over here. Manoj is saying, hi Karan, good day. I said, I've gone through week 4, blah, 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 blah. Updated my this, and here's all the thing I've done. And now we give feedback on that. How many think you'll be unstoppable if you get feedback like this? Are you as in chatbot if you become unstoppable? Okay? Here's the fourth bonus I give to you. And the fourth bonus is an in-house referral system that easily lands you premium clients by leveraging others' credibility. What I mean by that? You are in a community of people who are high net worth individuals. Each of you solve a different problem. Now, what about each of you giving each of you different referrals on a single call that we do? The value of this is 1,40,000 a year. Why? Because even if you get 7 clients of 20,000 a month, you made 1,40,000 in the whole year. This is included for 3 years for absolutely free if you move on today. This is how the calls look like. This is what people are saying about it, which is, hi everyone, pleasure to have one-on-one session with coach. This is what happened. Now I'm getting referrals, got content made in session 2. Thanks coach Karan and team ICE. Check this out. People are reacting to this. Everyone is everyone's best friend. This is what I can promise you. If you get in this, you will have best friends for life. You will have business partners for life. You will have people that are ready to be standing with you every single time whenever you have a problem and are having the same mindset of business as of you. Because if you don't have a business right now, this is what I can predict about you. Your family don't support you in business. Your wife maybe is not supporting you in business. Your kids may are against business. Your parents are against business. Your friends are against business. But if you get a community around you, these 5 will go away and the negativity will go away. And now you have a community who supports you. And these people are exactly like you who are starting a business, and some of them are already have become millionaires who would be helping you in this journey. This is the 5th bonus I give you, which is, oh, by the way, when I say we have a high net worth community, by high net worth, I want to go to a level of Shark Tank. This is Shruti, my team member. This is Deepti Nathala. If you go to Shark Tank and type over here this particular headline, you would see this girl, Deepti Nathala, who is asking for a 1 crore for 1% equity at 100 crore valuation in the community. What are you talking about? People from Shark Tank are in this community. So when we say that Jatan and me are consultants, we are not consultants who are just teaching normal people. We are teaching the top of the top of the top India as well. Because we are the youngest in the industry and becoming the biggest in the industry. That means something, that we know something that others don't. And by the way, we also don't do any flashy marketing. With that, we are having the top people sitting with us. And we coach them. And they get results that you can't even imagine. Okay? 5th bonus. Become a part of ICE Star community to network, grow and collaborate with top players like I showed you. 30,000 is value, absolutely for free. Let me show you about Himanshu what he's saying. Rahulji, immediate help for the razor pay. Himanshu, Q&A, समझ में आ गया what it feels like to be a coach. Student from no hiring or process, thank you Jeet. Karan, thank you. Dhanu, thank you. In one message, 4 people have helped her in multiple different things in a single day. Five tasks, 6 months, 1 week at a time, 183 people, and a community like this. Who is ready for this now? Do not be ready because 4 still are remaining. Here's the next one I have for you. I say you become a part of community, we do offline meetups. When me and Jatan are traveling anywhere in India, we ask for a meetup and people come to see us. This is what the community looks like. This is me, this is Jatan, this is Hardik. We are all Skill Nation, this is our community. Not only this, we have multiple people, right? This is the meetup of Delhi, right? These are 3 guys in a single company, these are 2 guys separate, right? These are all people who are getting results, right? Let me show you more. This is me again in southern Delhi. Right, so we are sitting in a cafe and this is community coming to me and they're bringing copy, pen, laptop, everything, and then we are talking about business, right? What are you doing? What are you not doing? I'm going to people's offices, right? This is Sai, the guy with the Lamborghini, right? This is Tejaswini, right? They all 3 live in Bangalore. Recently I went to Bangalore, I had a conversation with them, all of them. We went to the mall and we sat over there. Not only this, you get best friends. This is what I mean by this. Prithvi is a person who is right now doing 10 lakhs a month as a doctor in our community. When he opened his office, all the people in Bombay who were in my community and Jatan's community came over to Prithvi's house and celebrated with him the new office opening. Can you imagine this for a second? When I say I have a community, there are people who are married inside my community. Let me explain that. 2 people meet in ICE and marry each other. Not become friends, marry each other. That's what I mean when there are people standing with you. That's what I mean by that. I'm just valuing it at 30,000 rupees. It's much more than that, but it's still included for free for you. You get your complete team made for you using a trained team of setters and closers. Now let me explain this. Himanshu, what if I don't get a team member? Where will I get a team member from? I don't know how to hire. I don't know how to train. I'm doing this business from past 3 years. Lakhs and thousands of people know me and know that I have a community of people who are business owners. Do you know how many job opportunities we get? A lot. And by a lot, I mean like I can give you 80 employees right now. Just a mail away. If I send a mail, this person, X person wants 80 employees in this category. You will get 80 responses in your Google form, I can guarantee that. Right now, on this second. What I'm going to give you is opportunity for next 12 months. I think a job consultancy company or a normal HR would charge you 12,000 rupees a month. If we do that for 12 times, it is 1,44,000. I give it to you for free. And when I say people have got employees, Akhil is saying 40 employees got. How many did you got? 40, 59, 50, 45. And here's a graph of all the people who got different number of people. Total ICE members have gotten 760 plus employees to choose from in 2 months. Not even in 12 months. 2 months can that done. You send me a Google form, I'll send you people, you get it done. Awesome. From 158 resume, pick one. Can you do that? All trained. They have completed my courses on closing, cold emailing, everything. They are trained. So when I say these are people who would work like hell, I mean it. Right? My whole community is getting people from here only. Right? 7th, you get softwares that save your time, money, and energy, which are made specifically for ICE members. That means nobody except ICE members do not get these softwares. If I give you 3 softwares, what? Himanshu, but you showed me one WhatsApp wala, right? Vapro. Not at all. What I'm going to give you is 3 different softwares, not one. You will get WhatsApp software, which will include all the features like WhatsApp autoresponder, Google Map phone number extractor, bulk group members adding, bulk group member data sending, WhatsApp group auto respond, everything that you think of. This tool with 2 more tools that are our LMS and advanced Calendly. We already have a tool called as Book My Meet, which is advanced version of Calendly. And I will give you the tool which is Build My University, which is a LMS that you can use to train your team members or launch your courses. If you think that these 3 would come in a cost of 4,000 a month, let's say the cost is of 24 months, it is 96,000. I'm giving you for 2 years absolutely free. A wow if you are a wow. I'm seeing the chat box, people are like, why are you doing this to me? It's because we have the mission of 183 people. I already told you. 183 people, that's the mission. Right? 8th, 1 plus 1 pass to ICE for your partner, family member, or co founder. Let me explain. How many of you have a colleague, wife, partner, friend who also wants to start a business with you, but the problem is they're not trained? But now you are thinking, how will they get trained? Yes or no? When you come in, you can get your wife, partner, any one person with you for absolutely free. And they will get all the bonuses and all the training live with you. I have right now, in the previous batch, we have father son, we have husband wife, we have daughter mother, we have daughter father working in a business together. This is valued at 4,50,000. All the bonuses free. Your kid is 12 years old, you bring. I don't care. If he can learn, bring. Check out Swati and her husband. Check out Devendra Dhanu and his wife. Rupees 7 lakhs a month while doing a 9 to 5 job. And this person I'll make you meet. This person is doing right now 7 lakhs a month while doing a 9 to 5 job. How many ready for the last one? Are you ready for the last bonus? Here's what you get in the last bonus. A 1 plus 1 gold ticket access to the 2-day offline Megamind in Bangalore in May 2023. So this is what is going to happen. Today, 183 people will be selected. Out of those 183, in May first week, we would be doing an event in Bangalore. In that event, me and Jatan would be offline present with you to clear every doubt in the planet that you can think of. 2 days, full day, Saturday and Sunday, we will teach you in offline in Bangalore. Now, the person who is coming with you, that is your 1 plus 1 partner, will also get this ticket for free. So you two are coming to Bangalore. Now we teach you in Bangalore exactly what to do, and after that, our 6-month journey starts. Think about that for a second. All the ICE alumni, whom I'm showing you testimonials of this right now, would be present with you that time. You meet them in faces. You see a 17-year-old kid in front of you making 19 lakhs a month. You see a 18-year-old guy making 12 lakhs a month. You see a 55-year-old dude who is in your job making 5 lakhs a month with the job. And everyone like this. Right? And with that, we also do the award ceremony of people who have won the Millionaire Club, the Kingdom Club winner in ICE. And what you are getting in this is 2 seats with breakfast on our side, lunch on our side, high tea on our side, dinner on our side, everything on our side for 2 days. You are with us and we would be helping you offline to get everything done. Wow. If you feel that I would not be able to attend it offline, no problem, we'll give you recordings of this so you can watch it online. Got it? Now I have a last question to you. And that last question is, how many of you are ready for this? Listen guys, this is going to be a game changer. My God, around 300 chats, 400. Right now there are 3,500 people in this room, 3,500 people in this room. When I say 3,500 people, I can read your mind. Because you might be thinking right now that Himanshu, will I be able to do it? Good question, right? Will I be able to do it? How many have this question? Me in the chat box. Will I be able to do it? I completely understand. Here's the case. I will show you the worst case scenarios. And I think you are better than them. This is what Sumedh is saying. He did MBBS, did not got a job. In that condition, he got an internship of 7,000 rupees a month. With that, started a business and did a revenue of 1 lakh rupees in 25 days as a website developer. Let me show you someone else. A housewife who has never done business in her life, has never seen the outside world. A proper housewife. Teaches abacus, started teaching abacus and gets to 6 figures in a single month. Her name is Vidya. She lives in Bombay. And the third case scenario, which is a Zomato delivery guy. What? A Zomato delivery guy becomes an agency owner and achieves 40,000 a month in 18 days. I think every one of you has more skills than a Zomato delivery guy. Yes or no? If you think you're better, I don't think you have this question of I can do it. Will I be able to do it? You might be thinking right now that, Himanshu, what if I don't get the results? How many have this question? Any doubt? Himanshu, what if I don't get the results? What if, in the worst case scenario, I don't get the results? I know you will provide the maximum value. I know you will help me, but what if I don't get the results? Well, you need to understand that I'm giving you a money back guarantee. 100% on paper, like this, return guarantee. You see, return guarantee. Full. 100% money back guarantee. You make at least 2x of your fees. That is a 200% ROI. You quit your job in 6 months with more income than your current salary, and you will reduce working in just 4 days a week. If you don't get that done, you get 100% money back. What else you need? Does anyone in the world can give you this? Why would someone stake their money on you? Because CRM cost is still there, the Megamind cost is still there, we are bearing the cost for you. You know why? Because we believe in this thing. Because we have done it. Nobody has created 417 people who have got those results. And once we have done it, we know this works for you. You might be thinking that, is this the right time? Is this the right time? Let me ask you this question. Let's say it's not the right time. Let's say it is not the right time. The better question is, when is the right time? Because you might be thinking, oh, I'm a student right now. Oh, I'm in college right now. Oh, I'm doing a job right now. Oh, let me go for that one particular appraisal, everything. Understand, your salary is a drug that is given to you to keep you away from your dreams. I'll repeat that again. Your salary is a drug that is given to you to keep you away from your dreams. It's the best drug. If you think that right now is the best time to move, good. You are coming into that entrepreneur zone. If you still think that it's not the right time, well, let me ask you something. When it would be? And are you giving yourself an excuse, or are you serious about asking that question? How many feel it's the right time to do it right now for yourself? Me in the chat box. How many feel in that right time zone? It's right time for me. I'm joining, I don't care about others. I am in. Well, the next thing that you would be asking is, this is so expensive, I don't have the money. Firstly, I have not revealed the price. Secondly, it might be expensive for you and you might not have the money. But is money more important, or the debt you have in your head that is more important, or the family health is more important, or your daughter's wedding is more important, or you getting the result and starting your business and getting those profits and leaving the job and removing the stress is more important? Because money can come and go, guys. You would have done all these things earlier. If you somehow get the result and somehow you're able to leave the job, is money seriously a big thing? It is actually not. It is actually not a big thing. Right? I have a debt on me. Can be. How many of you have debt on you? Me in the chat box. If you have a debt. I have a debt on me. I have a simple question for you. Would your job remove your debt even in the long term? Yes or no? Practically. Because if that was the case, it would have gone till now. That means you need a better source of income, or else you'll keep on struggling with that. Yes or no? And that's why playing against debt in a defense position is a wrong move. If you have debt, you need to play in an attack mode. That means you need more income streams, more effort, and more money coming in the bank account so that you can clear the EMIs. Because your salary will only clear the EMIs, not the debt. And if you want to clear the debt, you need something else. Yes? Yes or no? Your responsibility is your debt. Anything cannot be gone through your salary, and you know that. Even if you get a 20%, even if you get 30% annual hike, you will not clear your debt. Yes or no? Which is impossible. I don't have the skills yet. 3 answers to that. First, if you feel you don't have the skills, you're wrong. Why? Because I have seen people making lakhs by teaching cooking, making lakhs by providing a service of accounting, making lakhs by doing things that you can't even imagine are that easy. Second, if you don't have the skills yet, you can get someone who has the skills, that is your partner. What if your wife has the skill? What if your son has the skill? What if your friend has the skill? What if your colleague has the skill? What if your partner has the skill? And thirdly, if you don't want to get a partner also, we are giving you 3 Skill Nation master classes. What else do you want? 3 different skill sets that you can choose from. And you can learn and apply in the marketplace and get results. How many of you believe now that you have a skill? Either you can rent someone's skills, either you can learn the skill. We are giving you everything. And you might also think that, do I need to leave my job immediately? Not at all. I have people who make 5 lakh, even 10 lakhs a month and not left their job. Because once they start the money, they're missing their colleagues. They're saying, boss, if I leave the job now, I'll miss my colleagues. I'm not leaving. I'm like, good, your wish. Do the business and do the job. Nobody cares. If you want to leave, you can leave. If you don't want to, no problem. But I would suggest, before 6 months, you don't leave your job. Once your current salary, once your current income of this business is at least 2 times, 3 times, then your current income, your current salary, then you leave your job. Is that the most risk-free way? Yes or no? And now you will be asking, I don't have the time for this right now. Can you do 5 tasks a week? Like, come on. You sat 3 hours to learn this. You need to put 1 hour to do those 5 tasks. Can you do those? Like, if you said a no to that, let me answer you something very honestly. Do not come in. This is not for you. Entrepreneurship is not for you. I'm not saying IC is not for you. Entrepreneurship is not for you. Because people are like sweating, having tears, having blood in the game and still not able to get the results, but still moving forward. While you're saying, oh, I would not be able to do 5 tasks a week. Do not enter entrepreneurship. It's not for you. Do your job, be happy, be complacent, obey your boss, do your thing. If you can't do 5 tasks a week, but if you're someone who's like, no, at least 5 to kar dunga main. I have this confidence I can do 5 tasks a week. Good, now you can come in. How many have this confidence of 5 tasks? 5 T in the chat box? I see a lot of people. Kundan, Swapnil, Sunil, Lakshya, Sweta, Suresh, Deepak, Vinod, Anjana, Santosh. Lovely. Now, if you have this particular thing, and if you are above all these things, which are excuses at the end, believe it or not, it's an excuse. If you are above this, let me present to you ICE with a money back guarantee. You already know what will happen. 6 months, each week I'll come live, teach you what to do, give you 5 tasks, you complete 5 tasks, next week again. In between the week, the accountability coaches would be talking to you, would be helping you, would be tracking you, would be giving you feedback. After 6 months, you will quit your job, make 2x the investment, and save and work in just 4 days a week. Or else, you get what is written over there, money back guarantee, signed on a term sheet like this. Clear? Now, for those who are excited to see the price, I want the EXC in the chat box if you want me to reveal the price of this particular thing. There are 3,000 plus people sitting right now. I have only 183 seats. And when I say 183, I mean 183. And we will stop exactly at 183 by showing you that we have got 183 people. The price of this whole thing is only at, with a money back guarantee, get ready for it, it's only 10,83,000 rupees. That's it in an EMI position. How many of you are in IN capital के अंदर ready? संदीप, हेमंत, मधु, हिमांशु, प्रभांकर, नीरज, आशीर्वाद, जगदीश, धीरज, गौतम, विश्वनाथ, गौरव, सुधाकर, दीपक, श्वेता, विशात, संजीव, जामिल. I think we have got 183 by now. Now guys, whatever you have your UPI, you have your card, you have your credit card, debit card, anything you have, get it ready. And the reason I'm saying so is because I am not going to charge you 10,83,000, but a price that you can't believe. What? The price that you can't believe. It's only at 6 months, okay, live. I'm sitting with you, CRM, salaries, everything included. Everything that I tell you, guys, credit card, debit card ready, 183 gone, I would not be able to help. I would not be able to help. I'm serious about this. Last time you can ask Jatan, there were about 30 to 40 people who were dying to come in and we said no. They came to the Mega Mind also without taking the ticket that I want to join. We said them no because there was only 183 people for. The price is only, I see people typing 4,50,000, 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 8 lakhs. The price is only and only. Are you ready? Are you super excited? This is going to be the moment that you'll remember after 1 year, I'm guaranteeing you. Once you become successful, you're like, yaar, wo din tha yaar. Are you ready for this? READYYYYYY in the chat box. The price is not 10,80,000, but you get everything that you have heard of till now with the 9 bonuses at only. Right now for Mastermind members, you get only at 2,19,000 plus GST, that too in an EMI of 73,000 into 3. That's it. The link is already in the chat box. Jatan has already topped the link chat box. Click the link right now. 183 gone. It's gone. What you get, let me repeat. Total free 2,19,000 plus GST. You need to pay 73,000 into 3 in EMI format. So you pay 73 plus GST right now, after 30 days and after 30 days. That's it. This includes your ICE program 6 month. Now, 3 Skill Nation masterclasses worth 30,000. It also gets personal accountability coach at 1,20,000.